4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone and also
It's time. Your favorite host
24/7 with all your favorite music for you.
This style is hot. Stay tuned.
The best radio.
News on your #1 station.
Weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital and on your smartphone. The radio is hot. The music is cool.
And your chance, the entertainment review, the brand Crazy Abuaje.
Hello, Pacho, my name is John Okuman Kase.
Pacho ein.
Aha. You're from Philip, na me frefie MTN. Sesia na ehunu se obi amanuska. Na ye behia se obebo pin number no. Na boa me yetumi discount to account no mu.
Eni aveba.
Share or dada wo. Ensi da se MTN be bisa o se fa mo pin emo mu. Nye tie biara em fa mo pin enchi obiara da. So wadwene mu ntene wa. Emre bia hwe number e frɛ won. MTN the number ba ko pe na esi wa. Omo de be frɛ wo. 0244 300,000. Show hu so yi. We are good together everywhere you go.
Accra, Ghana. Yada MTN for Asesano. Not as a coin more beer. And come why, no, Yadinam, Yade Bremo. Art New Entertainment. Crazy Abuaje. Madame. And Kwanya Hodin or Honum say, Ajinya me. And Sio Super Bode. And then come over and some no dosh. Yeah, Baba Shas, yeah. Bronya neba yo, Bronya ba. Bronya so dia Ghana hanum say event a hodo no tashe do no a enkran hanum say. Na otwe memenda ye. Jumedie ba akokọ so enkran ha, Tidal Rave. Na ewie akire no ensem no bi epie fimu ba ama de nkomodie bi aba. Enti ewie pese asua de kakra. Enyama bi asisi wa Tidal Rave no ase titrio. In fact, just we kakra be kaso nyama papa be brace you ahye but san komo no I say gin komo no titrio ni nyina afa. Nyama papa epie fi Tidal Rave ni nyina. But eno ne ya fa emu bi na ase e ba be hwe wie se Ghana entertainment ahodo shows event ahodo e be koso no titrio na ya hwese bia bronya ebe enema no bia esi ya ye ni anje ho no enkopi wa ase bio enti e ba be hena ye di hu komo ye betimi di atoye ade no yese say so de hye ho no anfa hwe a efiri to tie de ni nyina ba hye bebi asese ya de hye ne mfira nto Jumedie studio nim say yes no an boy ye art ni entertainment ni esuafia kakra Studio no so tili akuri partner say anoda samo abedo atna say Benete ko nene eso atna say enti aseti anesa
Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
122 in our Sabri. Now, Yanshan Comonasi. Send them Deacon Wibby and Suka Kadimamono. Share a event management teach you. Any senior artist, they be a sign talent na soccer performer stage be so and event be assay. And you may be to send ya nan we see ababa jin como papa a PF tada rave no muina no a BNC teach you yera bro nyemwa a lot of shows because we yanko na yani ura Rudy Kwachi founder chief executive of some other rave group or sounds a brand specialist na yanji ye kakra finu honum saying nya yebetimi asua nya sese ye as o my Ghana event fo nya sese o mo ye artist fo nya sese o mo ye na enyema beti say bia artist be ka say well me gina stage so ye pia me na time aso pie fi stage no so no obi foforo emra artist say bia wa course backstage amanfo di nsemfo wo hono mu sei saa nyema bi saa no nsemfo na ediwe omudi we kire backstage ni saa nkomo ni nyina no ye betimi asua bibia film ti yanko amano so na ye ni Rudy eni nkomo Rudy da asemu akwa baba entertainment review say we no credit. That's here. You say a fair watch so.
Anytime.
Okay. So just send an amici mama for you. Me name say bia whether you want to start from this a bit me my background. Say artist amount stage. Now no fancy you see your tidal rave no. Nebia or say amanfo din semfon e backstage ubi hu say event e bia producer na organizer no enso complain artist niam bia sese wo ye wanye artist no so no e complain niam bia sese mo ye mame no wanye if given this maybe far as a background dia na betimi aka dia na sese ye nyina ayeye
ayo kwesimi da Mami, okay, you say they say edition no. Yeah, punch away before so.
No,
punch away first and foremost.
Okay.
I think say Echo House and Tidal Rave in some buckets it's about 1,000 million at the moment.
Okay.
Because for me it's a comeback of probably the year. We should call it in our last year. So now 970 last year with Mankovi. Into minimum the 80 or there, but you know the social commentary and all put a dent on the brand. But then I'm see Juma the back room, free beach, a deconstructing from start of even how we told ticket, experience of a bar, how we enter or set up normal year. I think they deserve a big round of applause. And me. Maybe I am a destiny for you because it shows how matured and how strong and resilient marketing is.
Okay.
It shows how we have the competencies at every level to deliver stellar production. Because we are on copy of every baby. Ghana for
Yani
Ghana for Yani every part of the and. Now we were saying I want to start me
I see. That means not as I want to ocean near Koso.
Me just more preparing
okay.
And the process with which they went through and what results in their buying.
Okay.
And it's a little unfortunate and common here artists, but it also shows you one thing: the power of talent. And how they can stay up conversation. Talent me, it's your no kasa. On last, on connected to fans.
Okay.
See, sometimes yes, unduly. That's also part of the pressure.
Okay.
That's also one thing that artists don't realize.
Okay.
Only final connection to the fan. So pressure better also. Internet be a show. Sometimes I'm the two artists so. And yeah, me, what do you guys say? Because we are connected to fans. It's a fan now, yeah. Sometimes they're the two so. But my brought back to talent side. I think so. It's just that now be an answer. There's a contract in place, and the contract is a social contract, a legal contract, all rolled in one. The legal contract is me as organizer, me bookie artist. Na me no wasna na yakonnoma bim. Na nyoma part na ehon ne ubenya problem if you ebe yeso if you.
Okay.
Because processing ni. So me artist na me booking na. Ye kasa. Me determine over be a performance this amount of time. If you want to say special, to say be awards and you determine this and say okay, creatively, you know, then I'll be. Is there a vision? If there's not, you need to have one more production and but all of these points, contracting stage and I see it didn't come on. Yes, even if you are in contracting stage and before delivery, we should have talked about. Now there are elements to that process. Say all the dancers 50 beba. Say semi who. Say who DJs yes 6 semi who because there's semi mount 6 DJ decks semi who. So over half live, half banda, half DJ, half banda semi who. And but you contracting stage, you know, because you can't just bring it on me. So that part I'm gonna say the relationship is a bit honest and common I brought to that point because the organizer me giant chat in the honor there okay me ba the fans and rest on your Marco. Yeah. But how does it impact my show? So that contracting stage and I say and come up with brave now you share that elements in yes some day of delivery. Before day of delivery, you know, I saw mommy rider. Rider and me out there. Sebi, on our yes star. O say so bar. Ope 50 white towels. White towels, you know. I see a deep umunesi. I say a mubon sent to be. We can have a conversation, but send on our pie, send me your mouth. I need to deliver those things.
Okay.
Then Miss Maybe say, want to write me a thing. Usually, see book artists it's not just the fee piano. No. Most artists would demand for extra tickets.
Okay.
Because challenge my member fans be way girlfriends being or so be tickets but internally I will complimentary side.
Okay.
Pan your man is not supposed to be part of artists entourage unless it's very specific. The problem you have is when San Kitty way in a then on D-Day may expect me panel or the DJ or so on any DJ and any manager never. Or drew on an area boys there 50 DH. Mrs. So Metronsa Manipa 4. May you do any Manipa 4. And Konyam be say on any part 4. Space in the crime of the man a 10 by 10.
Okay.
To me if I've been on that D-Day. That's where chaos starts to ensue. So, for me, a lot of backstage management is determined way before the D-Day. And we've done it at so many levels. At so many levels that it should be an art form and everybody needs to get an understanding.
Sorry, but Sanya Osi Church, I quite to say, be event organizer, no dear. Bia no yen pepe. Inti bia o nipa phone ese mama ebia fine seat minim say o nipa phone eba. My ye se me ma ebia and sanso pesi amaye on any account. So akwai say okay well, event organizer and yen bia pepe. There have been situations ayate artists okay well, even there was no place for us as even artists ebia ye betna baby on the mine cry na light ni ho baby a dino crop the mine a dynamo cry can air conditioning nim we also hear artists so it's like we see kind of trying a faculty.
No, actually not because point the correction kakra.
Okay.
Me na me church process ni mo na me start free what you call it a bias market.
Okay.
Artists no not on the service. Over me service say na me say. And the whole organizer and so to deliver that. So now me church saying and no man say a way in place.
Okay.
Now as to whether it was delivered and also so another conversation. But usually, because of the static free contract stage, because you know what you wanna unya and can say come back and say we ye better sway we say na beye. Is it okay with you? To be honest, most artists would accommodate you to a certain level if you contema.
Okay.
Most artists would accommodate you to a certain extent. The ain't honey nyoma dia. Because I see I didn't tell me artist because I feel comfortable no dinner stage but perform me.
Okay.
In fact, the delivery point, most artist contracts, the organizer and deliver, it's actually grounds for them to work off.
Okay.
It's grounds for them to cancel.
Okay.
Your rider delivery is such important part that if you don't have a conversation and determine and agree, an artist may have a right to actually not perform.
So you're breaking it down, and you're trying to say, "Sa rider ya wo kan, enyema bia, nyumtuni no ababe perform no. Watch mihia we, and sa nyama no so hia no. Se ohwa na ntimi nya, ese mo san sinko nwa mo tena se na ka chense da bi. We mintimi nya edu, mintimi nya enum pe na me de be ma wo. Na senti ase ye adwuma na chese motimi akobonim but woni na nsi nkonwa na manye saa niama no na onu di onim se watwero se okay oka twero se opedu enti edu da no du ye no oba ye no wa ma na edu na ma na num a obetimi aka se niama ikofie me mmo show no
obi ground yes obetimi answer
okay
obetimi answer because it's and no be aye hu no sometimes Tanya man will provide it's actually part of their show
enti obi a wotie ya obeka se me uhie du na menye enuma adentina se okofi adentina o kase o mo show no onti ase de na betimi aka no ate ase o
because sen kantiase ni ejuma nkomenye so betimi aka se okofi and bibia e kasa bibia ni wa ewi ase die bibia e kasa
is it not the case agreement nhihye enti ye kan saying and wenya dia webu nhihye no so ntimi ja okofi
but kasa to me kasa okay we nyao webu so nenso ye be see
okay
maybe the end say there should be constant communication because and this is how you solve some of these problems, right? Typically we would hire an artist minimum artist or management minimum artist na so performance say what trying the contract is 4 o'clock ayoba my green room. My green room is supposed to give me as an organizer control.
Okay.
Say, bruh, if you will comfort of your hotel, wherever it is, bruh side or you are relaxed here, my determinant man, so that when time next time I can say call your performance. It helps even more. It helps you much more as an organizer than even the artist. There are also some artists who determine that you don't need that. I won't come to green room. I need 30 minutes head start. I will just come from wherever I am. I'm 5 minutes away from you. I'll come to the place. But to really determine how the delivery point is, and I'll point out to you. So we Mamas, Lagos, Minister Akine Duncan, and Okoye. That day Sack performing in Mocheda and Public Enemies Chuck B. They had a specialist performance. Before we left Accra, we determined everything. They were attacked with that. They were at the pay, the green room to say, the timing to say. You do one me a talent manager because me now we my football.
Okay.
We were my football on the production. I was chief of staff to our MD then.
Okay.
Oduani a man the talent manager. That talent manager took over from me.
Talent manager no dia no
organizer the high no.
Okay. Nti nedwuma no ne sen pa.
We call it like a talent runner. Nedwuma no say. Baby attack nam bia, baby danka nam bia no nam hobi. In fact, on the from car, omunya car, on the from mom. Emergency be a bit bia, so attack my tire assistant. The tire for nedwuma no say so call you biba. On so soon a connection between organizers, producers, and artists.
Okay.
So, and I'm here artists now. Show executive producer first show no Zach Ebeko at 10 p.m.
Okay.
Zach is 1 hour away from venue, baby Ostino. So, guys, please start prepping him. you guys need to leave your hotel in an hour and a half.
Send your children with the event organizer no and now wafa a year talent manager no meboa.
Yeah, talent runner. Yeah.
Enti me fan so I say in terms for Emma event organizer no any a artist no.
Ampa.
Okay. Enti say be event organizer ni here bibia no akọ talent manager no say okay well ye hia asimesi we 1 o'clock. Na ono so so ono hwe say bia obey ready artist in be ready ni sa enu ni na edwuma no. Does that mean say me ya show na say me nya talent manager me nya problem na saying
because size of production in a determine some of these choices. Okay. Production is na talent is usually you need management direct in the production is so maybe I will be nipa 40 award more something na obi virgin award obi virgin say a second layer because at that time manager is the most unreliable when it comes to that part because remember the manager works for the artist or yeah the mama artist no they have artists in no yeah and me na say no
okay
but what was one for begin to own your control so you choose that choice comes to whatever production size you are doing.
Okay, so yempian common ko anymore hanum saying and it's unfortunate say because of Nisi or Tada Rave, you know, I'm find here the case study. Yenya anka ye for munye case study, but ye pesi twa bibi film na e binsi teacher no ne butanti ayi dis ankomo ye rabro nyemu. Enyema bi ti okay ya tetete artist ne say okay well me contract no omo ka say 45 minutes. Me do hono omo say omo me mo 20 minutes. E bi say me mo 15 minutes. Obi say obeti na anyomtofo ni bi kan say okay me ni menua artist we ye koye nhihye na me ka say okay well obe kwa ansa na makọ obe ye say ni sa niama no na akwa say bibia akwa ye hunan utie nsem na akwa say I said there is no control ni ye kaka ho there na ma ekoba sa situation bit sa obetete na artist kasi okay well me contract here kasi me 45 minutes me do stage na fi kro mo say okay 45 minutes ni do so say over 30 obi say okay well me dey no cry no na pese mo 20 minutes 15 sa niama ni nyina no when it happens does that mean say okay well event organizer no we lose control ade no e autopilot and no akọ dey na me ban sa
I think most times I told her from a production planning. So set up and you're ready. I'm one start to show and some. I'm for artists, first artist and two. So at the time that you want it, you have a problem. It's a backlog. I did backward events people sometimes it's something we confront but we don't accept it. We can't control time. We plan for everything, but you can't control time. To say if you lose 30 minutes, if you lose 2 hours in setup, and this is when make us a DBI in common because even to the point where my casa is there, you are going on at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. okay, 1 hour, we are 45, we are 20. We sure starting them. As soon as I yes, and I tell me come back because maybe I know I should do call with you or only we couldn't come on. I can't take that time. I have to share. So, see when you lose control from the production side, your build-up, your setup. One starting time, every house. And sometimes, so we can determine it. Let's make it punk of 1 hour to 5 year matter. Social contract, It's this whole conversation is half legal, half social. Social means we have to respect it. Legal means it's binding. I can be sued for it. The fan did not. Me show my starting show. Me do a best 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I do a so Ghana from pen 10 months do there. Chapter 6 by 38. But so me cast 6 you know. And nipa bakuba technically I me too because playing into me can say 211. O say nipa bakuba na abanti. Maintainer ma anya draw. It has to be able to get to that point.
Okay.
So we lose that control when our setup high. And then it starts to cascade. But this is where talent managers or runner, or meddler, you are able to share this information across. Because your talent, runner too can tell you. So artists, then our boss show what amount. So the reporting time they say, mobile swap for Momanenka. Swapping artists and timelines, yes, so there's wiggle room to this. When I met you for 45 minutes, every time I meet you for 20 are very different. But the show's timeline and determination, SMD 20 minutes in echo. Was what prepare for 45 minutes? And then she said, what prepare for 45? And come on a bit, because I act like when you tell me 2 new many fans never 1 minute interaction. If we ever could say, but ultimately so 20, what is 45 now? What is someone about 20? Next time, skip on your bed or what time you flow. It's not good for the artist when it comes to that.
Okay.
Like it's super wrong. At my mom, it's not good from a talent perspective. When they prepare. But I also tell you this on the artist side. Most artists will come with about 3 sets. No option 1. Your corner time you say set 1. Set 1 is starting here you know film, you wait film. Your corner to say set 2. Set 2 no, it has maybe 4 more songs than this. Any be breaky, I say need we about. Your corner to say say me kai be fair shaggy show conference center. Now also you pay so band nature no. Overcome from another the set list now, boy. In fact, for all the bandmen, set list above.
Okay.
So usually at the platform, so it's not visible.
Okay.
And we got set list now. 1, 2, 3 options. So need any here.
Okay.
And there were 4 extra songs that not shaggy their shape.
Okay.
But a honey and red line no says on the bet you say 4 songs in the call and answer encore.
Okay.
Which means they're not all determined. The crowd name. Money filia and the phone the company.
Okay.
The card 9 years the best PC. And then the producer no. And the road manager now and all master instructions. So I just saw him. He gave a signal. Then suddenly those 3 songs came into play.
Okay.
Because now I go show Navy. In fact, oh yeah, me if you say I didn't buy this. Now it's a Marvel movie. You answer what started 3 no because applause no. Anything. It's an artist.
Okay.
And he was the headliner for the day.
Okay.
You can't do that if you are the middle player. Because we are working with time.
So, you come on what I'm saying. Na me musa say dia nya waka ni nyina no. Wom say we no ko bi be consult wa na che say we twe bibi kakra but boy kakra ni nsua bibi. Dia now the be mom event producers no. Na because I continue be a memo yes ade we no. And affected just a be event producer no ne artist no patrons no almost so mo shows no e ba na sia yen pa na ka e kan enti dia na obetimi aka by way of ABA futuo say monfa ABCD ngo akwem so that bronye sa nyama bi say entimi ensi Rudy ne wie nkomo no
I mean cause anka ni perform in planning no say ABA who build this site. Oh, your plan, they are just like budget. They can say your contingency, your plans are your contingency. So extra room, extra drinks, your timeline. What can be the 1 hour be the only say a too fast right the couple. Planning things from events managers. And here will for Sanyo man because again, we think we can control time. We cannot. When you send the lineup show run to people, like it's so tight. I say your run is too tight. You need 5 minutes in between each set for just the thing about when an artist gets a 2 minute standing ovation. So we do need to plan with a little bit of an allowance to allow for that.
Okay.
And then my second aim is there's a legal contract and an engagement in place between artists and the plan event managers. We do need to have the conversation. Like a Sony artist in a casa to the very until they finish and leave your site.
Okay.
in community, they see so we determine.
Okay.
And then let me jump to the artist side. Look, you will show up, minute 50 boys in a deco, and you will show up. I just need to show up with 5 people.
Okay.
Because think about it this way, it's resources. So my green room, not my green room, no, every feeding the past 200, and there are already 40 artists, each one bringing 10. So everybody want. You want to take 2, why?
I see.
Those and it's just those little things. And then there's 4 things from an event manager you need to enforce. I would expect every artist to turn up with all their village people at any show. But enforcement, it's a amount of tax. Joe, tax in 15. 15 a being kahun.
Odi, Ebru 15 mesakium.
Odi,
Ebru 15 mesakium.
Oh, Ebru 15 uncle. So, unya home phone now. Akoye gidi.
Okay.
It is a me the security to her. No access is no access.
Okay.
2019, ye dani labo mechire in our artist village.
I see.
Because the determination to enter that place was a certain wristband. Security know who wristband now. And yet, and I'm with this guy. It doesn't work unless a director of the show held your hand and went through accreditation to get you something or put you there. The only people that would have overridden that are directors.
Okay.
Like the executive producers, investor at a certain level, like 4 small, like maximum 4 or 5 people that can override everything.
Okay.
At any point in time. But even that, there's a determination and a process. So if we could put all of this in place, but I also want to say this, right? I was at Tidal Reef. I didn't see what supposedly must have happened because I didn't go backstage.
Okay.
But I say this, it is always better if we talk and engage than we create things that don't exist. And the other thing is, it's almost sounding like it's a talent-to-talent conversation. There's just too many of them. Jay-Z and R. Kelly, best of both worlds. They went first round. Second round, the last news they heard is Jay-Z called for R. Kelly called for Kuma backstage. On one best of both worlds. They were headlining together. So it will happen.
Okay. And Chenya the one will be one.
And yeah, the one must be at all. I could recite stories here. I won. Ekura Kukumu Ejina backstage. Was it Movado?
These are also.
That was good luck. That one I've never let you forget that one. As a talent manager, I was like, hey, boo, this guy is going now because I don't care what is happening. So about it happened. Guinness eruption. Chata won't go, Samini won't go. We call it. We have to separate. Say, okay, over for left, over right, over your show. Say it's conversation.
Okay. Rudy, yeah, that's it. I mean, shop anymore, boy. Right, that's Rudy Kwachi. And Rudy,
yes.
Get me sending message you how just before you. Me do too so I'm be interview na no sending a friend me ya. I say, hey. Rudy Kwachi, my crash pal. You are the man, Rudy. You are the man. Okay. Miss me that, Papa. Mati. Rudy Kwachi, that's founder, CEO of the Rave Group and brand specialist. And on your Dean Komoe. So studio man say no, Abo B and Pin for say nene that Bernard Akwakom Secret Safo another some be do Tilly Equipa Tilly microphone na me sha see few so wetie aye and Komoe teacher butana ye call aye December. Just to avoid some of these things. Nyaman kitinkiti bisi amwaye na mo me enjoy your show na enko enim. Rudy ni akasha kakra. But now case study was actually Tidal Reef. So I mean to you.
Me chill be out. Me mo de ehun hia say ye be have some come away. leading to the peak moment of the festive season, because mind you, before tidal rave, na EDM foyer, ama who say okay, at least December no Ghana youth excitement do in this way a pay and at almost some way idea as a maiden show way idea and I who say way so about and then the excitement I who which means that Ghana for we are ready to party right from probably end of October leading into December. Ain't to say in Shishabi or why was say send the experiences that event organizers a person with the maya no ombetimia maya. So artists, I think we are headed towards the right direction with this kind of conversations because BBC starting na ye bu eni guswa sa say say artist to artist problem no munya aye na ya resolve ya. The next time they can meet on another show again in December na ye komono then enu so ebesi and tell me the pass ya started kasa na ye hu last Tuesday George Kwe is so my another perspective to the matter on what could happen when it comes to artists anyone managers time out there more time on be bani ade how they themselves can cause a delay with the performances and everything I like it now for more events they are speaking into we are artists and now we are manager now we are booking for artists now you know what can happen and you know how you can resolve it. Contract, all of them they keep saying say mom contract saying na you be here when you be here then you be here then I will be here then I meet me in your mouth yen kasa na assembly say be December we can have a good time because see yeah bro this year yeah bro papa December they be chichi it's a December so my program now no so stress they be stress they my boy bro but this conversation is good and I like say I started leading into the festive season.
I know the microphone and I'm into you.
First of all, I bought Rudy Abaso. Na me there so bought Echo House for so Abaso. Echo House conversation was starting Tuesday. Yeah. And our debate Thursday. Sure. My only opportunity was to write about it or graphic showbiz. So I've seen the writer. Yes, my opportunity there. Na me so member Abaso. Because 10 years in the game no easy. Na
my basu there. My pressure kakra. Pressure and say my shas need the CEO of Echo House, Beryl. Okay. Edin Komo. Okay. She wants some questionnaires which I've sent. Okay. Questionnaires to her. Something that I normally don't like to do, but
well, I said it's anyway. Says we are not in 2000, only 2006, 2007. You started and yeah. You should understand.
I've sent some questionnaires to her. I think say omo ye nyama bebria which is very very
industry no mo ye nyama bebria spotlight
bibi omo as part of this tidal rave ni ade na omo be promote artists ni kaka ho but in the course of the conversation there ba call by and say or say last year pa chale boy nechi or say United Showbiz mutra honom say ni say ma enti I say they are afraid of the media.
Normal normal sebero tia omache industry no for conform starting from school my bedroom to this point no and say even say tidal wave nkwane dey your assessment 10 years enough to build omo character in terms of accepting the negatives and accumulating the positives. Into at this stage there so what I say. So no be realize last year ankuye no no ka say bonichi or share reviews akọ this year. I mean she should understand say kuye beka say ankuye so a ye beka. And the other thing so I saw realizing they say ankuye industry for kind and na aboa no ma fixing yama to the point where akuyi yin na yebo mabaso so it should tell Beryl when the omo like minded no say obia emfinifie embeka so be say obi product and that's any project ni nyina for the betterment of the industry enti yet net
so boy abaso
yes
so boy abaso
like seriously so na ka wakase ye born na ichi na ka so wakase e boa yen e me hu so ye fault a course last year, you're building on that conversation. A course, I mean, clearly last year venue security. Now last weekend until now, everybody commend you more for venue change, technical detail, security, and they kick out. So sometimes they should pick the negatives and build upon it and make it positive.
I hear someone call Liberian now.
You understand?
Yeah.
Mama feel say industry for no imubi or high as ya shada ne empese bekoso, because at the end of the day, so we are event planner, and especially for tidal real for no ne de omo ye no yen patrons na the receiving end. Yen na your top ticket to actually go and have fun, or say it's anko year yen ya bebre. It's as much as possible we must also understand say the patron or that fun no what ticket or question no ne hu ya pa ye. Mebo mabaso na mebo reading so about so am I a lot of enlightenment concerning this conversation. Now, boss, at the end say event planner no any artist no omo your business partners. Relationship omo no a business transaction is as simple as that. Event planner no in a business all you know is actually to plan the concert or the project and as an event. Obi here artists no to actually embellish and I say to improve upon our program now, because say event plan and be depending on the concept. Maybe obi here artists to actually project our show no. Maybe obi here DJ nkwan nyom kwan na yebo. It is the concept no involve artists. It means say artists no a partner, a business partner. It's like Rudy said no, all about contract and communication.
Yeah.
If I say you nyina ye adwuma bom, me ensure say patron no be satisfied. Sa gratification na patron in here no be obeje. Into the artist no be about no be catch us okay, like you people discuss. Oh no. Dia be boa me na me so me business no be ko yie no, ene me rider. Into boa me na me so me den, me brand ene me input in ejuma no enko kan. Event planner no the why any way that onim de all pay. Into once or then in the pattern they be no actually say me put me project way no, me purpose any me aim ni. Me person be boa me as a partner na ye realize your aim. Artists no so be catch us okay as a partner no me so say na me here to actually facilitate whatever me so be me ya ade ni nyina be konkan. Into then rider beba. Into oba be say okay say ni na me pay. Say na what the bamia ebe boa me to actually facilitate me contribution to the whole project. Me back obeka tama no mo ye minim say the correct show imagine for show
Legends and
Legacy Ball.
Yeah.
You could drink time again. So now when you could drink them, now you're close. When be for white fencing piano.
Yeah.
No me nyama no. But ono feel say that particular show no, that element no akebe boa.
Yeah.
Amani show no aye kama. Into beside they communicate no kaso kojo. I mean, we know fact no. So we the me as far as me concerned ye nyama no. But I'm sure say once me who kojo on stage no, me say there was some communication. Say ye nyama into we dey be nyama. Ye say. It's all about communication. It's a communication no kon kan na mumu tu no mu feel say it should go on paper. Then you put it on paper.
Yeah.
A be disingenuous on any party side say discuss here we. Say obe say the paper so that paper so. Last minute now ka say no. We be who crowd na be bread do way my expect crowd we into no to music mu mama. And I say although you discuss it but them I'm a chopper. I mean, moving from point A to point B. You are being disingenuous. You are not being fair to discussion I am having, because guess what? The event plan on the project in no.
Yeah.
We're planning it da. And no they will input so abe shame. And you understand? And I ban. Until last minute, no some make it an outrageous demand that hano. But most importantly, have made the fan or the patron. Me ready say me babe yeah they wire adverta me utino matter take some babe show.
Yeah.
It say ya fa respect amma ye ho as event plan artist I be having. But conversation when you know like you said no lead into December shows no. A ball to timing of the artist, especially more backstage.
Yeah.
But this is what I've realized. Ghanaian artists no more regard for event planners no sometimes a low kakra. Obeka global citizens for bar almost starting term no more point them. And one of the things I can watch and say now can shows there normally you started 10 although your advice is best started 7 you best started 10 11 near upon 4 a.m. 2 3 a.m. and 1 a.m. Guess what global citizens was start by almost started somewhere around 7 8 by 11, 12 near pong. Man, take that. Stone Boy no open show no. Pepe no now. The be close show no close. The time our global citizens won the man pepe they were there. But Ghanaian artists, because a year Charterhouse na ain't, because a ECOWAS na ain't, because a year Imagine ain't no. Oh, so we can say
so my main fa we am common. When we send your footballers, no yeah, okay, Black Stars. But tonight is okay. Where you foreign coach ba?
Yeah.
Sike be a day man no. Local coach, your local coach to be a coach afia but tonight you sika omutua coach afia. Aprofu mu dey on bas just so me point and base make you harness. I know why do you so a call so say okay well now my example global citizen.
Yeah.
Budget are na net to say. Ntie bi a event net to say. Make I say and what Big Brother paying?
Yeah.
Was it Big Brother?
No, that was AMVCAs.
AMVCAs.
Yeah.
Or you any to say make I say me could be a multi-choice channel. Oh, for hours see. Minim say be because be a war or mindful for being sooner. They have even on now because they have Obia hotel. So we move from hotel. So it's not like Obi finifie me di traffic my say.
True.
But the bottom line is it not really about budget because let's say if Charterhouse for a year. Na say hotel bank crown a bank conference center.
Can peace moving pick.
Na say obi akwa kogu ha. Oh yeah sure say sa excuses you bet me nyana. But the issue is say obenye sky is ade no so no so.
Boss, the tia no say na see what I be doing the time obeka. But the kakra me say in the last couple of years event planners no omoye they are working.
Oh, okay.
Yes, actually book rooms for them to actually ben. Okay. VGMA, for example, omoye. You be pay hotels a mamo a ben either Kempiski or Moving Pick or any hotel be a rage a ben. No akwashe wa till time be so no aba. Okay. They do it.
Okay.
Your son to the point where they even chauffeur you for venue ho.
When I say can be my other microphone. Or
that was like car crab be move from baby yedimo kuguno to the venue.
Okay.
Yeah. What I say. Okay. See some point on they are because almost so many be let's also not discredit how far they've come in terms of event planning.
So then what's the problem?
Let's even assume per se only budget allocation would be the way. Okay. But before we go into that fencing contractual agreement, they tell you what they have.
Okay.
You understand? They tell you so Charlie, wait to me yet.
Buano Mumbu event organizer.
Exactly.
Okay.
And there's another bit before I move Alex will come in. Says artist so no any show. Say not really can be about maybe or stage or your born same man he becomes event no ovano.
Yeah.
The point is, artists na kasa yom kasa self-produce show. Sesa na December kasa yom show.
Rapaholic ni good. Some mini experience.
Yes. Although you are supposed to have your set prepared, your playlist prepared, but because you no one show nintino or control, into ebi obetimi breaki, obetimi akọ off the prepared playlist. Like I say, okay, and you men amento mamo. You understand? Me play me repertoire ni fun what and no any program.
Yeah.
It can move away from the norm and do the OPBR.
Okay.
Sometimes they make a mistake. So we call into a show session ECOWAS for ye. That time ya the on prepare.
Say now can dey na ECOWAS.
Hey. ECOWAS. But me kind of fast.
To Canada. I must say ECOWAS.
Be horse name minds okay. So say no enyo program. Ya share ma a lot of artists be on so.
Yeah.
So artists no mount platform no. Ya ma 15 minutes, 30 minutes. What prepare was set. And you see most of them I don't ebi because when you say enyo show into ya prepare enyo mo bebo obetu ni nyina within that 15 or 20 minutes on why. But oko mount stage na applause ni high pe. So onja ho so onye say sometimes they get confused. Because applause na akko high. Do I leave and I said, do I continue? That's what the problem is sometimes.
Okay.
So the artists, they should have respect for event planner. No? They should have respect for one kasa and no more future dealings because that person may not contract you again. Because
okay.
The next event planner or should make things like, you're troublesome until they may not contract you again. And most importantly, they won't have respect for
So we need back to platforms or say Charterhouse for sometimes we use Alisa Hotel. And still no artists no. Almost shuttle near there, I said before, cast never form.
Sir. Musuban yako into December.
Okay.
Yembo boy ho.
Okay.
Events planner or boy artist so boy events planner.
Okay. Nene, bring me a microphone na mintio. Issue ye December mu. Kwa be fa so event is anya manyama bi bia. And Kaya taking the shine out of Tidal Rave, the good things, the positive things are a see and KB and Obey and Commodie artists okay well I'm for doing some phone or backstage one say Munya sans and phone am backstage no. Now my show no question in your kaka home into you.
Okay. I agree very much with the two previous here my colleagues, you know. Now it's not easy to organize an event of this nature. Inti obiani hwa obe organize event obenya no perfect. However, no, it's good we are using this tidal raves as a case study.
Yeah.
What you see. Now I agree very, very much with Arnold, where he said there are times artists, they seem to pull in surprises. Nanka organizers, it's not part of their itinerary.
Yeah.
It is such a thing bad you find it difficult to put the blame on the organizers. I remember years back in a way, but let me just chip this in.
Okay.
I attended an event somewhere in Nigeria.
Okay.
In those days, I mean, I check a crowd here.
Yeah.
But after the big bands, boy, a Snap group be in those days. I've got the power.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, na Yvonne Chaka by. I feel they drew local big guys, There was a guy called Charlie Boy. Hey, a drew Nusua. Yeah, train. I quite say. Oh no, a motorbike, a kisiak bipa. Or see just or the motorbike, no fuck crowd, no. The poor place was jam packed. Tafa Balewa Square. It was so jam packed there. Yeah, you know, no crowd, no, yeah. I quite say chinchina, just on any guys, Or the motorbike, no, a fuck crowd, no.
Aye.
It, Charlie. For nearly 1 hour, he was passing through. Onyan drew stage, so he distorted the whole thing. We say people started throwing bottles. We say I don't see how you can blame the organizer, but sometimes those things do happen. In the case of tidal raves, I just took one a mental note of something.
Okay.
That is security. Whilst they are happy that the whole thing went on very well in terms of security, to the extent say Echo House Ankasa what it's called, they said a letter of gratitude. Echo Man IGP.
Okay.
Thanking him and his men for what they did, and Omuma detailed of how the police handled the place very well.
Because last year, wasn't good cry.
Okay. Then another group also came up with a statement called I-360 Security Company. And handle security all their men.
Props
for this same event. 4 days ago, no mutual statement. Say woman, no bibia call perfectly. They also gave a detailed account of what they did.
And to the own person, just saying police for
when there is this conflict of information, that's a police for tier. Next time we could free one more, it's a little bitter.
So but police want me emblem Echo House.
No, they want to, but you said you give praise to who praise is due.
Say if you I3 way no more person
you see the whole thing. You see the whole thing. So that crash, after the whole thing had happened, now from far off as observers from afar. Now we begin to get confused as to who actually did what, and who should get the praise and who should get the criticism. But at all said and done.
What's now can I my barber come back. Let me just go through. Oh, so great. What you are saying, coming car. Men coming car. Baby, and come back at so there be men come. Yeah, some come over, do so I can men car.
Oh, my topic no. Say me who topic na beti me aka say kan na menka.
Nana kwasem.
Yeah, into Harris Ibwedu soon you buy on behalf of I-360 Security.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. But all said and done, I think say it's good we are discussing this at this time. ahead of December.
Sure.
And I think it's a clarion call. Say organizers should up their game just a little bit. When they shouldn't take it, say we are putting them on the chopping board.
Sure.
Yeah. But they've done this for 10 years, and we hope by the 11th anniversary, all these little I's will be dotted and T's will be crossed.
Medasi, nene. It's okay, microphone, and I mean to you. Yeah.
Minianamo aka problem ni nyina and I say you doing combo ni nyina no mo ma wi mu but person me kobo ni mu kakra.
Mean to you.
Challenges we no kwesi enye Ghana pe. Nene am example of Nigeria. But you call even outside Ghana, boom say events are experienced organizers, crampo no handle no, omutiminya challenges. A case study back when Nelson Mandela anniversary concerts, where your friend is Kenny Rogers, ebe performer. Na ne gadget ba kon ayira, and he said he won't perform. CDU mo fresh had and say synthesizer say bibi synthesizer say and the panic say oh legend where the who beti me aye o say no say enu ko aniwa onye omo kan and that is how Tracy Chapman got the opportunity because time na eko. And also, fortunately, Tracy Chapman was just standing by the stage. Organizer they try and hold up and so ubetimi akoba and say okay. And she went there and performed Fast Car and a Revolution. And boom, and then the money and fame. But okoe ufri ho okoe. Also later omo kopa ne chawa no and osan ba boy without I don't know who can synthesize no. So the minimum idea
we machine the selected tones. It's maybe another particular tone or you say if only other way or this one prepare for any options into a cobanus and let's say be a tone be or for particular song.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
But later, no, be perform without it.
As at least the audience not at
no audience need where backstage something that happened now. Okay. Audience no by organizers need to manage and some of these challenges no so no because organizers no so no bit almost see a bomb so bobi. Almost prepare for some of these eventualities.
Okay.
Artists starting misbehavior. Kwa obefa so a obe fail in. Na obi a ma megina stage a ma mekeka and same be. Hodo na sa managers no. Stage managers ne niam no so omo so no omo bam. Inti no make say
but okay tebe dio because eno na yekodu microphone e bi yedi mu bi microphone e no so.
Na kwa na kan sebi same be.
But I'm saying say we do microphone so na so be nyama because papa nyama oye ofi ho nyina enye ukọ camp o say if you right my ade omo ye ofi o me say if you right my ade omo ye enye ukọ camp o say wa han dan just o de o han dan a na if you right me din semfo a ma unka
ba me pa cho kwesi si ebe due mo kakra be boa conversation ya because ya can't see ye nyina mpacho edin potin ni see ye
mpacho bebre nya sa anko no na what do you mean say edin potin pa ni see ye edin potin pa ni see say
e man sa entawanta we ba ya e ba bata sa event fefe hu no
oh sa anko mo no de no ye be chi say chiri
ebedi na chiri okay me that's it
and pesa issue December na yekọ enim December GH programs be brave because we almost say event be 200 ni chiri ni na GT for approve a ebe koso yi yem pese ensemfun bia be koso
okay
sa na ye pe
ba o koso ba form
oh yes I mean say ba me say nipa ho adwuma na ye but You say
kitty. Been an example, ma, I want to say, even this international concert, renowned event organizers, Crampo,
yeah,
be missy. Baby.
Okay. Nene, you ask him, be our kind, and I say, oh, yeah, Nankama Quack, I say me, Rudy Quashi, Sutra, how Rudy so crown so yena, I say me, one here, no Quack, but I want to control myself. Rudy is a man for says Uncle Mone, CD, a man for transit planning shows, almost planning shows are not shows near successful, maybe to take no more shine, no, as if so. Oh, see the
when I'm the third shine.
I
360 security company.
I was on my age when I was IGP, but was different. So yeah, but there's another conversation. So and then I say more person we are. I'm cocan. Me cocan. What I say me yeah. And to the my face is so creative. Say me who you have so yeah. Opportunity, goodness and mercy. No. Okay, take it again now. Hey. Security, opportunity, goodness and mercy. I believe. FM. FM. And that's when he used to do it for No Tribe, Nasi. Studio where we what Nasi and anybody didn't come on. CCR or your solo artist. And John Wejina asked him to need Nasi. Nipa 15 million. And now we used to Momo, Ewa Ghana, Hanum saying, MTN Momo. And to your business, not just say, Uni MTN Momo and Farm, but Hodia, not just say, Wake Chiru. Bomodia business now, your shop now will be in Adiana Wotono. MTN Momo. Bomodia, Neya, no one say, Obey share now, switching at be far away with business registration certificate in a file Ghana card now. Register between dial *5051 hash. No for no prompt no and share. So no with DBBR. So come. O personal call online between apply online Momo merchant application.mtn.com.gh. Now to say, with me, I registration, no. Now I be Momo merchant. A man for banner say be or say or tardy business now, you know, nobody did no so came person be MTN Momo di tria and kwankoya sudi and kwankoya ding and farm out and neya MTN edisa akwinyano edi aba enti ko now so kojibi as a jedini as business person. Well, studio man see a so and common entertainment review MTN Fadarma ya transi nasi akwaba
eja
akoye dia
yankopon adom kakakra
koye pa I know the park of Hama or see a koye pa
yamiadom
so then you have say pa
okay akoye pa till me dey adom ne kan
okay me that's the last time I'm seeing you do home come na when you want me fan say I don't know the latest say no need your abontin FM na o kasa man fon tututu nyum no wɔn tutu yɛ na wote committee bi ɛma wɔn tena ase meboa ɛma na mapa ho te sɛ ɛho ntoma nipa dodoɔ no na nipa ahena na mu yi.
In fact, the actual way na kasa na kaya pɛsi ɛfa nipa bɛyɛ te sɛ 5
okay
ana sɛ aboro so ananka 10 but you realize sɛ way ne ba the competition is start here ama for french me benya code nti ama me voice I start bi kakra ti you start here na we public nankasa na more choices that because start here now we see we dey also count so and so okay so dey for public ne choice no
okay
and fanka committee choice no because we heard the way I na okofre no nko na che say I had to say ebeye bibia also and no to me fan number 5 at the pet because talent now almost does so obia you good
okay
almost here fan say almost everybody is good so I was say word they picking kakra and over thousands of videos I saka you know it to me cut it down to even anke because so the 15 or with the 20 but still I go and they up at 22 yeah
and nipa 22 ndi na besi wo mabrabo ndi na odi dey in pa
okay 22 ni ya say different versions of asida
okay
because omunyina obi aba with different style near the so I'm a piano version of asida and then drill version of asida
okay
and afrobeat version of asida and then the contemporary gospel choir highlight that's the highlight version of asida as well in the 4 different we start now.
Peace FM.
Nasi aseda enti anyumwe na si se amanfo ahodo chirichiri ni benche wo matoto sa anyumwe wo ma sone so 22 wo ba be different versions of this particular song And Nasi, I said, I send you was on 22. Much as you more, yeah, and Senate here, the Benham movie versus Abasoye.
Yeah, music in make music na, yeah, beat ni bibia at honum.
Okay.
It's immediately after 26th November, concert in the panel. That's just a movie to studio for the recordings,
Okay.
And which I'm recording, they be taking like 2 days to be done.
Nti just say omo awaso ni sa anko for 22 omo mbeba studio no mabeto nyom
ombeba studio obi abeba studio ababeto ya chicho mu ebi mu ya amapiano ebi mu ye we nti obi a omo beto bibi awi a because ya music ni bibi a mix ya to nti it will take just few days to balance it not just say you drop it
omo to wi a nyom no be ho dia
media
okay obi on tia se kire didn't na be ya odia
because
I'm better here.
Okay, we are perform me.
Okay.
Oh, they over perform me. Until no perform me near ultra we say if
they are with his three, you know. Whether better now quite be a big say.
But yes,
and you near media.
So obi we are obi etro no an lyrics so eka ho every right be a so nya bia no so ye betro as ye split sheet na ye betro say Osimesi we ono an natural lyrics we ono an ye we but say what to lyrics are meme to ye ne dia eno de meme dia but ni ono a composing the way dia na say ye gitum say okay fine ti ye fanye we a right to say be mano ono so near o deserve yeah.
Okay, now yindi 26 November
patwane
and I'll be event no be show I won't cry him say
I won't cry National Theatre.
Wow, concert.
Patchomiami concert. The first solo concert.
Yeah. I don't know what you're saying.
That is after on say before baby answer me be do baby. It's baby and me fear me bano that's me group no tribe.
Okay.
Many or more a couple of concerts near there. But as me starting me solo career as Nasi, me year concert be so this is the first time I me year concert as Nasi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and that's 26th November.
That's right.
Accra International Conference Center.
No, National Theatre.
National Theatre.
Yeah.
Okay. Free Anna.
The patch free. 100 cities standard and then 200 cities VIP.
Okay.
And I get a B 4 paper and I get a B so by 5 then I just say Jumana Shasi PD.
I know send you see Kano Ubuhuna and Prebe do a best square now start to you.
Yeah, one said I know most of this way near I don't know. Mean to me Kasam Faho Baby because of Sisi I mean fan is my first solo concert there.
Yeah.
Experience now me one in Yebi to say or more even though me experience of the previous way. But this is a solo one. So my whole dini no kese ni jina nyame so and also the people are many no more me to get this whole program not done no. Almost na me de me gidi say ombeboa me so that you bet me ashas here on time to say the way dina ebe pen because you pese your point na because Monday nkrofo be kwadwuma mimi nyanka yache wo ha by 9 anka if you want no be to me I go prepare.
Okay. And ti say na tie so far no senia wa wo kan say we ni di kan bia wan ko as na see put to be saying together say o pese yo show no at the same pa say na concert we here the concert ya na say nia ye nyina ye nim no oko musical concert bia na music after music like artist comes and artists go. Yeah.
But this time around me who say bibi ho no ma ye nyina ye try being share.
Okay.
That is theater plus music. Yeah to say theater call stage play. You did music in the scenes carries very emotional scene there with beautiful songs. It's speaking to the heart of the people, and then we're crowning up with a full performance of artists. Me who be that?
Okay.
Or Ghana has say, and so me who say in penifo bebre na we are ye bibisa different music way to ye na yakotone yakosa, but I feel this one be an tribe. And I'm so okay together with my team near the no so I dream with me team near and my kind so almost won't say no because in the biana say yatonyum and forward or more expression and I say impact a song and wo ni person different and so obi so tena ho na say ohwe stage play and as a drama na and also so kasa e wo ma no ye nyina me say yenyi with
so me dey ba from na say bia man for atiase bia is it say ni apese o chere ne say ohwe asida video ya and ebi for muti o ma hwe video no who say enya just ebi say na see unko an ugina ho no ma enyom na ebo there are some scenes I be say aman for ebi a obi pra ana ebi a obi onam o how bi mu ISOK since no say nyame yi na fi sa ahoyehie no mo ye no so play my hu entinyes utie nwom no keke bibi say na say sa concert na sa na
because sometimes we say na say we break sa ade na down say you see na me agi obi efi o how bi mu e den na o ye den o free o how o sorry ya na ya me gi ni free mu e bia anyoma bi anipa ne ye empa e bi o boy ye like anipa bi o contacting e bi mpo ana like obi ti say o bo mpa aba ne how bi ana nipa ne ka chen say meboa o ekwan ben anamo ben no 2 year ansana ti sa anyoma na ye pese ye yes concert no was stage no na nkrofo hu say we ye kristoni su kristoni ahwe ase edumre bi wa brabo mu na say abrabo no ye din na say wu su fra yankopon there are also people nipa nso wo ho a yankopon na mo so ye den solve problem no yankopon onfa pro solution straight from heaven as na wabeto egu so onam nipa so na eye den na saade ne ebamu ti ye saade na nipa hu se enti no se bia na obrabo na ohaw na wokom no se anu yie ni ma ebi kra na anu yie ni kuta onse ma na se obi kra benwa opese o ma attention no boa to solve the problem but you are not giving that person that attention or because what dream say or ye before and I say or te wasema pro asem ebe escalate ebe say into no wo twon ho afri nipa ho ba yankopon na nipa so no ye adwuma ti ye sa drama no nyoma no e stage for people to know the stories of Christians and also believers the way you go through or how many you free more saying ye dia aseda man yankopon
well I mean call around quickly and then the number said me mouse akwanya no na 84 ensu hu enyewan bia de esi oni so bia person so get microphone na kakra bi I mean na see bia so teach you the first time I hear ono an concert e wo Ghana enye dia na akachen
well mebo na see abaso but let me put it on record that Nasi has gagged me. But I'll go by his gagging. And my colleagues here can bear me witness. Okay. Because Nasi Kai is a typical cantata performance. Technically, Nasani Freno cantata. Yeah. Me can't cantata. A man for Adrian Bekobi bit said yes. A technical term for it.
Okay.
So it's done. But this is the first time I mean who said Obi Ebeyebi as a whole concert. Now enyeme ngwa say o kase obeye because in koma me no edi when it comes to watching some of our films yet honey a bon koma na see always think dramatically so then he bon koma oh Charlie we send your kind of and there was a time I can say you are more of an actor than a musician and I can't wait to see your performance. Obe perform be sure. Obe like
fully, but obe no
and make why don't you play your own character?
Microphone.
Okay, me I can play character because of a juma na ye the doso at the night no. Yeah, no maybe breeze so mo say me I make kwako act na masa ba we but there are some surprising scenes be and no say enya ha na make how they are did know but they are no better even though they didn't want me to do with but they later brought me to do something.
Okay. But with your request, though I'm doing this publicly, will you kindly allow me to be part of your technical team? I owe you.
I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy. In fact, so today we are one of our fathers. You know, there's no way
I can be your father, but
no. But industry we say if will be through the history of Ghana when you free mo enye yi. It is I'm even honored to hear this from you. Honestly, me say we too busy nti no maybe say no. Me say you know, but say kwan wo ho. That's all penny to say also na see me per se I want to be part of this way. I mean I'm so honored. Thank you.
I think say thank you. Mpaye bia be bwana si support bia si edi man. This is one of the year before so wia amanfo bebre so no ebehwe so no. It will be so interesting. And yes e betena ho na ya hwe performance say crass say tra ni abegina ho ne artist na abegina no ma to nyom no moko. No. This is something that I think obia obetimi support to bia na support to nyina ebe enhance your performance you know.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you. Me da say no for microphone na me to you Nasi.
Yeah, Nasi.
Yes sir.
It's always good to come out with something new. Into me I like that because more creative edumano. I think the more we go forward, the more the space becomes tighter and tighter because we start here in those days, no wider space to operate. But really tight. So if you have been able to come out with something new like this, I say about super. Now it's good also say Bisao about who owns the right. Because this issue cropped up about 4 weeks ago. Mr. Bessa Simon Suba Hanuma.
Okay.
Yeah, bon komo about na amano some old time musicians are so we were asking him behind the scenes to say so who owns, because you say na amano tunyum throughout, but he explained and we understood say they were performers, they weren't the writers. I mean, yes, and that kind of a thing, and it became clear. So it's good, say, when Sue Abba out, I will clarify who actually owns it, so that tomorrow nobody will come out and say, I wouldn't talk much. I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wish you well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Me da say, Tilly, microphone and I'm into you there. Okay. Yeah.
Me pacho, why not directed production? And a media house when production house when out there.
Okay, me Oxygen way and also Image View that George Quimo.
Oh, okay.
And way and then also my boss back up. Another Samoa Bedu is also.
I know there. I know. So Chris, watch your mic. I say wait.
I know the accident.
No, I know the. I know anything about Nasi Bia. No, he's one brain behind that. He doesn't always want people to even know what he does for me. He is always behind Nasi advising.
It's not the discussion.
Oh, dear, no.
It's not the discussion.
Okay.
It's I know the deal. One of my pillars. And also other which is all.
And Tilly.
And I'm patcha, but who say other musicians, everyone production in one, and I say, this time we see more of the actors and our war as a musician or performing on your man. I said,
this time around was because of waiting to know more of actors, you know, and more this playing because mostly musicians, we've been doing this over and over and over. So this is the only we try to bring the actors so closer to the music side and so this time more of them and then less of other musicians on the way, but there are other surprises though.
Okay, because per what me who me trimono so kase omo production their production break be any start the show must go on. That is the first rule. Sure. It's and I know says so or kase a time no best start before I say 8 pull up on 10 a production call bet me upon within that time no. And I think so we will be our person or be quick now per se you be hold you venue back or be event on ponder production there. I know say if it is well produced once it starts to the end you really upon unless say other artists will film at the end or to your man at the beginning no person will locate near who say okay still but a full production there,
a full production,
all the best,
a full production. And also one big surprise too is all the more year challenge so no, I will have a time to perform with them
in the production.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, if there's anything that Becca say be a good time to even give those people the chance for the whole world so mbe so and kwala we no mo ye we no at least omo ya chance no and then because that's the vision you say per se nkofo hu talent e wo mu you know they are the main people that me fancy way but them we need there na see you on stage that's after the drama I'll be on stage performing back to back.
Okay, and yeah, all the best to you. Me whatever they say with the production, I hope that moving forward we'll see more of that. So all the best.
Amen.
Okay,
thank you.
Mami to
yeah. Na Safo I can say this is the first time I be AC. Okresa. Obekaya in 2012. One of the best shows are AC wa Ghana ha. Ewo eye o chame kwame be versatile show.
Okay.
You remember?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. In fact, and I see you have bar or chame kwame raising without concerts no.
Yeah, Makai. Me patch for the records no ne all can no Makai. Thanks for reminding me.
Sasho
no as if say I lied.
But he said
no, me really parliament so.
Sasho no seriously. AC in 2012. Up to now, me say me who should be asada. Na ochame kwame e combine dance and theater. Na theater side no or contracted Uncle Bo White. And na dance side no I remember saw contracted Professor Niyate. Na Sasho no put it together no. Anybody can go and refer to what transpired in 2012. It was the biggest. In this episode we replicated the same thing there and a bar na Kwame said
already no.
Either you over it and I say you call because it was huge. It was huge. I mean, we will actually go and actually check the kind of reviews our industry for no amount on that show. Na me yase ochame kwame antwaso. Nti me better say one so oba be no manage. Na kwesi bisa say for a long time we say first solo concert.
Yeah.
And I say what does that mean? But you be a solo artist how many years?
From 2015 or 16.
Yeah. Today they see a big artist and see. When we say industry near woman, apart from enyum tour no, or no series now streaming no, one of the biggest revenue generating points and so you want kasa your shows.
Sure.
So then they see in the last couple of like so long as a solo artist when you want kasa show.
Okay, almost said ye fancy ye nipa no say what the idea be money pa na so mo gi utum wo kwan bi so a when we move away from and only to also give them something different I will say we need time to let them understand what nya wo ye na ansana what the other intentions and as idea we want what they become. Tonight it was too quick for me to start that because already nankasa na we break away from No Tribe. There has been so much talking. We are there. No Tribe be a good, and No Tribe I say. So I was always keep like talking. Sir, and you know, now was a man for the brand na see and sana say be a make us say afi me movie fully me movie and I believe that this is the time for me to start a dear major tour over the years. You know,
into what expectations to saying. I mean, what do you really expect?
On the concert. In fact, BBBR be fun to say I have dreamt of. I know said that night is going to happen. I'm expecting a very good, peaceful, serene and also very beautiful concert. And people, I just want people to accept like omonte message na be communicated through the stage in a way, the acting, every performance be able to be. And I want to me emphasis. Na onini pankasa through that.
Last one, 2-in-1. Acting nya ushada nya terrain. Inti me yesho wa contract ada is being some bebo.
Sure.
So how rehearsals are saying and announcing national theater issues now ban how will they affect or improve the show?
Okay, so let me tackle from the national theater winner. I think say your call honum we were told Nyoma was a year. In terms of air conditions, some fixing could be maybe near the power, everything. You know, your boy near your church and your man was here, and in Penifua, or in charge on bit me. Am I secure side your money in a BBA? A secure side Nina, near was say a mom musica, near was say a near Mokasa for now, or Ibia, whatever way of say, but ya BBA. It I'm saying Ra also and Rechi also na mete say na kwesimo kap we bi aba Thomas so ne ade no pen na me menti but ye hear say betimi anya enkrofom ba ku spray ho nyina cry for because ye mpese obi be ka say bia o ye ko hwe na see show no covered we no malaria enyame ti no ye nyome bia wo say digu kwam making sure say the concert no be any beje no ye pa at the same time no so no eba no say me actor na say we no me passion no so and senya wo kan me nko amintimi nye bibia so Clemento is on the bill. Clemento Shara is on the bill. Foster Romanos is on the bill. DeLong is on the bill. Edina Matachi. Yeah, that's the mommy. In fact, me call rehearsal on my mission, and because the story now no more winner, the kind of story I know more winner. I mean, it was enough in many and we hear some of our big TikTok influencers near day, which I shot the video with some of them near day. It's no they are coming on board now. Also, more here I say buy one Nigerian big actors and can you believe that he's coming?
Oh, nice.
Yes,
nice,
he's coming, and he's even on the way no cry to even perform. So
that's nice.
I don't know, but night na dear obi bia was say you kakra betimi aye bia no. We are doing our best to make sure that the night is good enough.
I mean, sure. Any team.
Okay.
I don't make catch the general populace say why the in what's not is made up in the hotel na in say be a big night into best stress will be a quarter tickets na on me witness say the glory and yakopon that night.
Me follow theater pan, but let's our boy of actors no. These are most of them. In fact, one more Mudinya are comedy driven actors, and I know say idea you know mostly more production bisa more the nyame home ministry level. Why this actors? I know say they are versatile, but I know they also elicit humor more from people. Essence says send your case
a problem with laughing.
No. That be
this guy Foster your software.
No, I know that, but on stage Foster elicits more of humor.
Yeah, but Holy Ghost humor.
So Pacho, now I'm a bit confused. Are we expecting a production show and I say we are expecting administration?
Okay.
And Pacho 26
on the night, no. I had to say
when you are Namiam Bona Yano, but Yanfa attract a man for 26.
It's witness.
Then I hope so be baby. Me who said yes.
Na kavod na oka kavod na me bisa say what's the meaning of but kavod KAVOD, right?
Yes,
kavod. And me bisa hey madam for now tell me I say it's a Hebrew word which means blah blah blah. Let me see.
From that crazy about this Hebrew.
That's what I wanted to ask. Say,
why? You are no more Ghanaians. Nyankopon ma wo kasa ni by force. So kofa Hebrew ni kasa by force.
You see, I'm secretary and never be our one TRC.
There be entira mi bisa.
Okay. Se bano Christosumwa obi yeni Hebrew ni ene yeni Jew ni.
Okay.
Ene yeni Ghana ni.
Okay.
Ye nyina ye nyoma ye nyina no ye nipa baako. Enti se me nua bi wo bibi na eye me fe na ye me de a metumi fa. What you see? So long as I mean hu ne say oye kokoa na so oye tuntum ne de. Then mom say eba no hu na mu nyoma eno ne ye won chichemu say Socrates ye Ghana ni na si kind of saying Togo ni obisi ose fantini ati asi etino
say Bible if you are train Hebrew cry mean
in fact they will share the basics of being Christianity near the cry na bebre na one man and your fiba so we are not entering into religious way near because the state of November
Bible me who say chi o man tro
men it means respect honor and glory unto God.
Hebrew no am tro
she
for nkan no am tro Bible Chief4 nka ho nom tro
but Chief4 be translate.
Yeah, but mo nka ho nom tro Chief4 no mo tro Bible. Me hu ni anu am sure you.
Respect, honor and glory unto God.
I don't need idea say taking the time no share na no dey on share.
That means sometimes we get confused.
Why reason why I should go and learn
when we
now because now we see you Chinese who can brofo now.
Brofo is part of Ghana your language. And brofo is part of your language.
Na other Hebrew no
enye
also ba okwa sorry as of for preach here omo quote from the Hebrew word and then omo explain all the time.
Now see my enda say na enya ko da bebe bi onu na ye ne show create ato asanto pa so
because you be promise me
me promise you bibia nya be chat on see me say the ticket be 5 year be go ha bompa say me be phone lines dey IT for no ma che mo but me be phone lines dey na me dey akwa cheche me bushon for but me bo mo dey ye mbie na bia e permit me be before 26 ne be so
that's before me kono ne America say but the Ghana phone nyina ase and ye share say ye bo covered who dey rule no almost about for HAC bisa baby benya ticket near day and it's quite huge.
Okay.
But near meeting ya can say maybe obi ono mo a one person obe nante akwa ye we ne ade ye ma short code bi a obetimi enya where ade ya ade akofa himfa memo bona ena asana ube tina wo dem na wo to ticket ni bi eno answer obedale *714 *003
okay
what and then what about 5 hash
okay
make besaka biom *714 *003 5 hash until no anasa wo call na see music Facebook, Instagram, where obenya all the information I will pay.
Okay.
Now wait to me auto ticket ni bina 26th of November. Just 2 weeks from now. Yeah. Until nye ni echisa waba bebo ame na chese ye nyina ye de asadama yakopon.
That's in see. So 26th of November, covered. On one solo concert, first time ever. Yedi enu ekwa kogu Mayana MTN for ase o madam ewie ene esi nkonya ide dwumadi de bremo me bo na Tuesday yi Ghanaian Times make publication bi asem bi ba Ghanaian Times fa nyum tuni shatawale ho ye kan tell go so say me ye dawa brabo imu so
Faswa mami Samene mse ubeye meseya Ankame suda Mene mse ubeye meseya Eja kamanga senti ya oda Meseya da Asi Ede Ifi me wane muina Mene medasyo Faswama. Afadia me. Faswama. Minum so me say. Anka me riri. Na me minum so me say me na busudia. Anka makasenti awda. Me say ma say dance.
November, National Theatre, the first ever concert. Nasi as a solo artist, Kavod concert.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one.
Akasima be mi ensana no mi ensa boy enko enim yan to adwumadie ne so na ebinada ya besinko ya Ghanaian Times the Bakrata no page 15 there's actually a publication honum say for my making kinda yan konkomo so and some no senia da honum say waiting team of the Bakrata must say in the Superior Court of Judicature in the High Court of Justice Commercial Division Accra AD 2023 between Maverick City Entertainment Limited versus Charles Charles Niama Mensah, that is Shatawale now. Signed by Afi Agbanu Kudomo J, Justice of the High Court. Now, order for substituted service. Upon reading the affidavit of Alhaji Abu Amadou of a numbered house number, Nima, Accra, filed on the 5th day of September 2023 in support of an ex parte motion for substituted service. Now, and upon hearing Nana Boache Mensah counsel for and on behalf of the plaintiff / judgment / creditor / applicant herein, it is hereby ordered that the defendant / judgment debtor be served with the entry of judgment filed on 28th July 2023 by substituted service in the following. I, by posting copies of the said entry of judgment on the notice board of the High Court, Commercial Division Law Court Complex, that's Law Court Complex Accra. I, by a publication of the said entry of judgment in the Ghanaian Times newspaper. I, by posting copies of the said entry of judgment on the defendant / judgment / debtor's residence at Trasako near East Legon, Accra. Notice to elapse 10 days after postings and or publication. Given under my hand and the seal of the High Court, Commercial Division Accra, 23rd day of October 2023, signed Victoria Koko Asare, Registrar. Well, still, in the Superior Court of Judicature in the High Court of Justice Accra AD 2023, filed on 28/7/23 at 10:50, suit number CM/RPC/0256/2022 between Maverick City Entertainment Limited and Charles Niama Mensah Shatawale. That's the plaintiff and defendant. Now, notice of entry of judgment entered the 28th day of July 2023. That this matter having come before her ladyship Afi Agbanu Kudomo J, upon an application of summary judgment by the plaintiff / judgment creditor herein, and having found in favor of plaintiff / judgment creditor and entered judgment in favor of plaintiff for reliefs A, B, and E against defendant / judgment debtors. The court having accordingly ordered that plaintiff is entitled to judgment in reliefs A, B, and E against defendant and entered same as the judgment of the court. That it is this day adjudged in favor of plaintiff/judgment creditor against defendant/judgment debtors by way of summary judgment as follows: A, 120,000 United States dollars. B, interest on the sum of $120,000 from 14 December 2021 to date of final payment at a rate of 5.5% New York federal interest rate, being a sum total of $10,892 United States dollars 47 cents. C, cost of 20,000 Ghana cedis, dated at law this 27th day of July 2023, signed Nana Boachimen Sabunsu Esquire, solicitors for the plaintiff. Okay. Enti asem no I just what you say we know akoya mremu asem court nsem kwa ye hwe na ya pelo ye ni na chese wetimi aboa yetimi ate ase yie ibo.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital and on your smartphone. Your radio is hot.
What on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Listening up on what and I see entertainment
Okay, all right. So, my mama di answer me to me a chechim kakra edi amamu nkrate yi aida eye Ghanaian Times mu. Na ebre bia etwem. Asem ni nyina se ebre bia etwem. Eye obeka Wilderland for any eye nyumtuni Shatawale. Eye se omeboshu enfama omo ewo Wilderland asie. Enti womutua $120,000 enom de mano na enim ne ekobaye wankwanko bosho no enti Wilderland foi omode, that's Maverick City Entertainment Limited, omode no omukosama no wo court na omodidi mu asem no oma enter judgment so omobu asem no anesa na omubu aye no ne tofabo no anese call to say Shatawale entua $120,000 enfama eye Maverick City Entertainment foi eno achi no insihu bi a no so wo hodum sei eye insihu $120,000 no ehu ensihu no eno so no wo mukeka bomu a eye $10,892 $10,892,000 47 wontua esa sika no owie nso a womabu eka 20,000 Ghana cedis omdi ni nyina egu nyuntuni Shatawale so wontua na anso ho womo enter judgment no womo sanso di nyomo frɛ no substituted service jese court bu asem na bia ya hwehwe na se asem ya kan wie na womu nya no enti asem no womu fa tintim krata mu womu fa bi nsu kra nko tintim wo ni fie womu fa bi tintim ewo ye court honum sei enti me ka se die enunti na ebinadai ebepie wo Ghanaian Times mu a chese wompeu watio wontiyo womode court se woma ka asem na wie enti $120,000 na waje no onsan ko tuya back enfamom onsan tuya ehu ensi hu $10,000 owi amosan bon ka 20,000 Ghana cedis enti me ka se die asem no bebi akwa akosi no court ebua asem no Maverick Entertainment Wilderland for sika no waje ye no a wankwanko bo show no womo jisika no na womu ni kwan bi omo opeso omo betimi agi nte so omo famra kwan so wɔn ɛfa mmara kwan so mmara kwan no so ne sɛ wɔn de kɔ court wɔn sama no wɔ court a court ɛnɛ ebuya asɛm no wɔn abu no fɔ Accra High Court Commercial Division wɔn sɛ Shatawale di fɔ nti sɛ sika $120,000 wɔn san kɔ fimbra wedi a wɔn san fimbra wɔn ni nso na ɛda hɔ no a wɔn kɔnkɔfa wɔn fa nkɔ sika na da no ho saa no wɔde yɛ adwuma nsi ho aba ho $10,000 wɔn fa san $10,000 no nsan fa nka ho ɛno akyi no koraa no wɔn asan bɔ no ka court na bɔ no ka 20,000 Ghana cedis nti meka sɛ deɛ Shatawale ɛka ba bɛda no so no cashman so on so cash into we no sika ketua bi wetumi etua $120,000 nye sika bi ama no obetua we are fact is ya to kan nyina boma $130 something thousand we are san o ma san bonoka 20,000 Ghana cedis ni nyina am di account we nyina Shatawale ka court no se onkotua no court no eno ama kwan no mo di bia be team Ghanaian Times ye wie ye ka ho asem no nti asem no Mimra studio no hanum say na yenni nkomo ya ayeboa aba betra se nti wono nkasa nti menhya asem menhya asem fi no so ya so Ghanaian Times asemi Wadaland $120,000 I am say omutua ma shata isa na ade omde akokotra court no gusu na yebu asem no adwenkyere
Didi kan mechia etie phone na ana. Mako si asem we me de pa say etumi akwa pie mu court na emranimfo atena asem ne so ebu asem no ede eye asudia edaso aba anase dia adia wasi etumi ye no modi aba because I think say so many times no yate stories say and artists bi akoji sika wa ha wankobo show no na ya kan na eko we akoji sika wa ha wankobo show no na ya kan na eko. So for this to actually go to the courts na yetumi a judge asem na edi judgment abane de eyemede. But the Etienne says say no sika we say yenua be ma Shatawale tuya no na yesh I think it's $130,000 and sika bi ma Shatawale. I mean recently he just took £80,000. Yehu say wakoto a year jewelries worth what $300 and something $1,000. So $130,000 die me who say a sika bi Shatawale cannot afford. You know, ain't you know, I would urge him and his team said they should do the right thing and henceforth, you know, Sa Yajisika Yambo show Yajisika they couldn't meet our expectations and all of that, you know. So we na wo fe wo say show no to me, but just return the money that you've taken. Men fasika no enye wo dia cause one ye ho adwuma. Other than that, you know, these issues will always come up. And if Shatawale is looking to stay and be relevant in years to come, he has to stop these things because at the end of the day, you know, it's creating a dent on his career. Mijidi pasa wa bre and son wa babedum pempen so awedri. So from henceforth, you know, on any team, omo bet na se no mashe. Yakoji sikano, okay, yakoji sikano, ye hunse nkrofo ye expectations, ne requirements na ye hiya no. Omo ntumi miti, ye mfo musika momo. Men train manim ba media, nim nembe ye say, eye too much. This is not the first time we are hearing this, but I'm actually happy that for the first time, this issue has gone to court. There's a judgment, and we are waiting to see if he will settle the bill. Yes, Adia, obedem. Akomuda intino. I'm
Oh,
not
so
sure
we
say he would want to experience that again.
I 70
It's on to me in them wrong.
And yeah, say no answer.
In this case, when to me and to ya, what happens?
Ebania dian ni Japadiana.
I say Japadian so the be brains. No, I don't think so it will be a problem for him. Yeah.
Nene, mintiwe on this particular issue. I'm sure say what kind. Both the judgment, you know. And the substitute service court my publishing Ghanaian Times
yeah, I'm Darcy Mr. Abwaji Shatta Asemi media AMya a man who say he allowed himself to go down this lane. From what I read, you know, you see Ombebo shoe and one call. Reasons of my, it's not even too clear to me from what I've read. Citing, say, Nigerians don't respect Ghanaians and some sort of thing. But as to whether that is the issue or not, it's neither here nor there. One con, the full payment, and yes, a part payment, no demand, from what I read. Oji scanu, spot cash. Charging now pen 120,000, you know. Yadinina a man, and he didn't go. Now he's going to refund the money, pay the interest of $10,000 plus dollars, plus some 20,000 Ghana cedis. I think, sir, it goes beyond his ability to pay. So, betimia tuya se on to mean tuyano. It goes way beyond that. But the dent on his image, the slur on his name and his brand. And no, honor, no. Because if you allow such things to continue, you know, a time will come and say, Obikra pesa obukunu for sure. Obetwini nasi obeye yikakra. Obeye hesitant exactly as to whether this guy will he come, will he not come, and the rest of them. So I think say it will be in his interest to say on as early as possible, so it doesn't drag on. And because the longer this thing appears in the media, the more it casts more greater slur on his image. That is what I have to say for now. But I think say it's very bad for the industry, and I don't see why somebody should collect money for a show, and apart from say beer crisis, beer CR, a man who say beer because a flood beer na BB. I don't see why you should collect such a huge sum of money and turn down. It's a breach of contract, and he's not the first person who has done that in recent years. I think I heard about Black Sheriff some time ago. Also a breach of contract, and also dragging it in, I think it's not helping them, and they should stop. Yeah.
Tilly microphone and I'm into you issue. I'm sure I can kind wajinche. Yeah.
Me mo dear Satawale obi bia obeka say it might be a dent on him, and I don't see any dent on him. Event organizer bia you intend to book Satawale, you know what you are going in for, because event organizer bia or Ghana hebia now or Ghana outside Ghana or tie Ghana their cost wa ha onim the branch Satawale, and you say he has the possibility of disappointing you. This is not the first time I had Satawale who say maybe we hokro me or call live now akanya ade na senya de koba ya o se opechopper last minute we nyan enti event organizer bia that you are going for Wale, you know that you are going to get something luxurious demands that you could or you could not meet, and I say ebia obeji obepini he might not show. We are lucky he might show. Enti we Satawale the level of uncertainty around him with his appearance of shown a high. Enti wo event organizer no, if you think you need him so bad and you will still take that chance, go ahead and take that chance. It's not any dent on him. Maybe in the next 10 whatever years, not say I won't book him, and then maybe he will see the dent. But for now, no, his manager is proud to say luxurious demands. They are proud of it, and there's no dent anywhere from where I sit. Moving on to the with the conversation, I think contracting is very important. I think this case is a proof say oma nyo omo purpose in same way and I the ema we need the ema ye ni na ka hwa court ne ka be den pass or maybe court. But clearly, I am sure that Sadiq no well done, and for Sadiq, they know what they're about, and they make sure say contracting part no was well done, which is why I think say omutiminya abutremani train court Emma Adena go through all the process into the missing yemame, the also will be and a breach. Now we all see say one hour a problem no, and yamina me a problem no. Now I am very excited that this thing is also happening ahead of the festive season again, where artists will be booked and the events. Until now, people will realize say court ne betimi de wa call. Once in a court, a betimi the 5 year that will be. Until now, we are seeing artists have to be a bit more vigilant. What can we do? Double booking ye shena say at the end of time na ye pese ye koha no enye ya ye mfa ba akona ochina ye ho ankochire all these a case study eboa, it serves as a deterrent to whoever is listening or whoever wants to do that or has the habit of disappointing, because juma na ye mema osika na wo hwe na wontimi adwuma na bibisi na wontimi nya kasa wontimi nka na wo hwe se opese we me bukata court wo ho me the pass we aba in this time ye be ko festive season, but I don't think say it's a dent on Wale. We are going for Chatawale as an event organizer or Ghana have by this time Chatawale's brand, no, those outside, they do research before they book the artist. And why you're researching, I say you still watch Chatawale, you know what you're going in for.
Okay. All right. May I say, so get microphone and meet you.
See?
Yes, sir.
Me pacho, asem no, o ken kind of metie mo shatter or appear in court.
And pacho, I just read.
Yeah, judgment. No,
to me, questions were no bisamia.
Oh, okay.
Mean to me, no. But it seems to me, sir. It seems to me, say, be uncle court.
Wa appear. Mo can say wa entire appearance.
Is that
because then you see him fan kobo bobo. Ne yi ni niema no. And hon na me pesi me. It seems say e bia ne wa entire appearance. Oh, okay. That.
But there's a difference. There's a difference between to enter appearance and then to appear.
Oh, okay.
Enter appearance, and they say, yeah, sue. Now, lawyer, I acknowledge say we have received it and we will come. And they've entered appearance. You know?
Oh, okay.
But to physically appear is another thing.
Okay. Because nyamiti we say usually near a defendants no.
So assume say become person who
judgment in absence.
Person who say ubusa sa asem na abusa no. Nya person o de kan say.
Nya person me de kan say usually no won say e ba ne say a ubo say na afi de ne defendant no ne wa kwa apply BB omo wo din bi omo friend say okay yen set aside na afi de yemra me start ni won say baby judgment now about we are not doubting it. It's from a court, but I'm also looking at some technicalities a bit me free mo aba because you know nyina ne o makani nyina no ne kwan mu pepe no, but I'm also looking at the other side say enu so etimi ba say they go and set aside and then start case no say whatever me lawyer but me tititi.
For now, no.
So they go and re-appeal.
We are only discussing what we have.
Okay. They go for an appeal. Yeah.
We are only discussing what we have on our hands now.
And
as to what they can do or they cannot do. No.
Yeah.
Another thing.
Oh, okay.
But me to re-appeal say be a nis can turn to me to yana day. Because what are you going to appeal for?
Obiko appeal is because you to me to ya.
No, say who's your appeal or appeal? So what is he going to seek the court?
Obia obeko court to be a judgment, judgment.
Right.
You have the option to appeal. It's your right.
And
so basically
what
appeal.
Is he going to appeal on the issue and
that's the lawyer.
Okay.
Tikwesi, no one and person me bisano.
Okay.
Well, I want come she.
Oh. I say, I understand and I side with you. Yeah.
Say your own.
But I just said
so good. Medasi, Arnold, moment you.
In fact, I'm sure we've been involved in event planning, any event organization, and we know how difficult it is to accumulate resources to do events. Now, for an event organizer, so be in the Kutukomama artist back on $120,000 and yes, And see, the artist name show up, it goes against planner no, ne sponsors, and again, most importantly, the fans. It's a media about events for now about some of the court because industry must say we see unto me interest kind unto me kobuni pakrono a quite the first one the court of law. The enkofo we I hope and pray say every event organizer be soon artists be anywhere in the year for court because issue we see and it's been almost like 3 years but my train my judgment aba in say process na ye check but nya to boase na train na judgment no and na outcome no emra e ba senior obeya obeju sike bia no na waje pepepe because yintimi kase wo yefama nyame sa no yefama nyame sa no and last year wadalan for intimi anye show because resources bia me nim details ni ye but ankasa 120,000 munya ka bia ye bibi nti yefama nyame de ye bejai se onimu ndi ni ya same way so event planner be and events organized for artists be ndi ni year on fa court no ntwe. There should be a lesson for every event planner. So while you say why you or juicy can appear next now Facebook live cause any my G way 120 men show up, my G way 120 men show up, my G way mo fan court. Now juicy ka.
May that see. Oh well, enti we ya kan wie asem no saa na tie Okay, mamen kwa mano so yenni nkomo kakra. Yenni mrenim ni Kwame Adofo eni enkomo na ensem ni bia na secretary bi say ebi asa na also ayewasumu kesinene kakra na yenhwese doctor lawyer between aboa Radolf yada asimu akwa baba entertainment review so ewie.
Yeah.
Okay, so ni edi kan pese minim etie fosua de kakra. Se ye can substitute service mremu na chese no no ye den pa.
Which moment chair na mention tifo no hefo.
Yeah, you so.
Na mention say obi do bi kokota. Na unya no say wona. Kokota ko kache code say. Waya unya ni pano en say wono. Eno no ye wanu kana de bekan. Bailiff be ye attempt me ensa. Why attempt me answer? Say, my cock is here what you feel, me answer. It could be yes, who knew. As so, yes, so ran or soon knew. And the Basana court Bekasoki, say, Bailey for Casadia, and a memo leave now the Hakakoti tally a dad home. and I said what about court notice board no so ebinu so kra o ha eti fako newspaper mu enti inse so be hwehwe no na dia o hye nsem no yes a faculty tell down and as a faculty newspaper man as a court notice board so and if a substituted service
okay
in the sense yeah one dia another way which me about to your attention
okay
na dia yana effective by a newspaper no and the young newspaper I could see we are from hey I could see one newspaper no yes
I see
generally a friend of substituted service no
okay so which means that asemi plenty fi Maverick City Entertainment na defendant no ye Charles Niama Mensah Shatawale which means woman hwehwe na wo mu hunu enu nti na court na makwan so wo mfa bi ntintim in fact court no ka so wo post to be the High Court Commercial Division honum say wo mu ye publication wo Ghanaian Times mti bina day 7th November na November 7 page 15 emu na ebida ya yakenkan ma etiefue which means woman hwe na wo mu hunu nti na court na makwan so mo fe tintim krata emu
pepepe
okay na krata kro na bibi ho no eno se pesi esua bibi fi ho no say almost say notice of entry of judgment na che say no o chirichi mu na no I say change say
any na che say asem akwatra ama ye dia asem na wi your 2 stages you show na you no you tell me the court tell that one na say the newspaper then no na oti na o back court what you mean by filing defense enti unyahu entry of judgment and that say ye dia so na wi
okay
now what the see you know brought to your attention
okay
say ye court na wa mano court ebua senyi it is one entry of judgment on newspaper undia that is a dia asem na wi now dia asem na wi no still a wonya no say no entry of judgment
okay
and no court na court as a mano order for substituted service say offer entry of judgment no emra newspaper now this is how it works I was here so no be dia asem na wo dibema na so no dibema no serve entry of judgment or 7 days says or call now could treat scanoma uniacono so anye for 7 days uniacon to me eba me bo near madunku and this a notice of entry of judgment no our dear bad newspaper Shatawale anye hu bibia after 7 days with me coco turn near man also to me yin bibi ton bibi any piaka tizia when you notice of entry of judgment to newspaper I just say ye die no and almost 7 entry of judgment no munya no and a court am mo fan sadia o mo famra newspaper so that bia obi be hu say and I want to chat about wale be hu say dia 7 etia no
okay
die no the court kan yini
okay me kan bibi kakra but mami musa wo na chichim kakra mai sa in fact making kan krata ni na wie no mini abakwa wo hanu se busam se krata no se nia making kan no na entry of judgment notice of entry of judgment substitute order for substituted service na kwa to say bia Shatawale an court ana sem no anka hwe ni ye buetia no nti eba ne saa emrem kura no betimi akọ set no aside ni ne kaka ho dia no yi na de be ma
look any straightforward sir yem fa say Shatawale onigana overseas obia nim so overseas and also evidence that is overseas and they are 7 court no only akron instead so be permission and also be leave every court ho near serve Shatawale overseas no. Wa anyisa leave no and free court. And no kwaji order me record tally Shatawale down. Even though Shatawale ni Ghana. And the record ni down. There's no way obi oni Ghana we say we are ready down. And general say what me panu to be prove say in fact no ni ha. Ni answer no. Evidence that just said overseas the passport copies of his passport showing that he was outside the country. And I'm not going to tell court in which we set everything aside. And now say, what we prove say, even SARS substitute service, earlier one, instead of the court to tell if you're hungry, I'm not going to tell baby cry. Man, attention. He did not come to his attention. Now, he did not know, say, even the case was pending now. And also, it was set aside. And now, your case of companies also, who several companies, there are certain people as well several. And yes, ordinary person be a secretary or ordinary person be on Namobia, and so, specified people be are recognized as a representative of the company. I saw several. And in his service, and the charter law to me proves that he was never saved. It was never brought to his attention there, and the court can always set it aside for want of service.
Okay, so what kind notice of entry now? Making kakra na wadama ebia wo bibi wo ha pese esua fiwa no am yasoate nioma chuo ni so notice of entry of judgment entered this 28th day of July 2023. In fact July emu na yewo November. In fact omi di tintim kratem November 7. So that this matter having come before her ladyship Afi Agbanu Kudomo J upon an application for summary judgment by the plaintiff/judgment creditor herein, and having found in favor of plaintiff judgment creditor and entered judgment in favor of plaintiff for reliefs A, B, and E against defendant judgment debtors. Mami home so hanum say niama kenka kakra before answer na meto aso no. Me kenkan no say bia bibi wa pepe so be chechi mu ana.
Okay, say only can date you know. There was one on the 28th of July. Mm-hmm. And what happened there? November 7th.
And no notice of entry of judgment entered this 28th day of July 2023.
Okay.
Sir, 7th November, no, the publication of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matthias here. Okay, now, what happens, and I said, what you have read now, and say, on the 28th day of July, which was the last day court no call vacation.
Okay.
Judgment. Summary judgment is a assembly and Nikura. No more coya, which me prove a several Shatawale. As one fee, just what you go to court no embua mine. Court no share, court no satisfy itself say yes, he has been saved. And he has several Naswa you have no defense.
Okay.
And the court say, look, judgment is entered in favor of the plaintiff against the defendant for all the reliefs.
Okay.
Normally, also can reliefs A, B, C, blah blah blah. It means that there was another relief which was not granted.
Okay.
It means that I said most key damages. So key damages, you have to get into the box and prove your damages. James said not the one fair no amano.
Okay.
Because summary judgment, you can't get it for damages. Damages there. And not just say waboka. It is workers abokase. And so that came. Now give you evidence. It's just waboka. And no sano. This was our service Shatawale. No baba jina ho. Now jina ubum kru we are cross examine. And I don't know, summary judgment, no, those reliefs are here to be proved.
Okay.
And a court on the 28th of July.
In Contractual, the court having accordingly ordered that plaintiff is entitled to judgment in reliefs A, B, and E against defendant and entered same as the judgment of the court. That is, it is the day adjudged in favor of plaintiff judgment creditor against defendant judgment debtors by way of summary judgment as follows: A, 120,000 United States dollars. B, interest on the sum of $120,000 from 14 December 2021 to date of final payment at a rate of 5.5%, New York federal interest rate, being a sum total of 10,892 United States dollars 47 cents. Then the and as you say, cost of 20,000 Ghana cedis. That's it.
Okay. The first one means there was a judgment of $120,000, which was, it means that is what was claimed.
Okay.
And interest on the sum.
Okay.
It is that you get interest. In 2016, 2016. Now we are in 2023. 6 years, 7 years. The court do Katrina Mawa Waboka. It was a depreciation, inflation, the normal court will give you interest on the amount. The amount on prevailing bank rates. And the normal we are I feel I'm going to bank rate. What was the bank rate for 2016? No, I calculate what was the bank rate for 2017. No, I calculate what was the bank rate for 2018. What was the bank rate for 2023? No, I added in the entry of judgment on top of your of the judgment itself. And cost also a lawyer's call and I say court or coil.
Okay.
And the cost.
Okay. O can be about say or a nanso ntimi fan say kwakwa say na wotwe nia court no dia ba no na esi otua wentua de na besie.
7 days no we can wait my court, but at this stage the service is the key.
Okay.
So we prove the answer when he can go and set it aside.
Okay.
When we are after 7 days no, but you must sheriff or come and court man leave. The man could turn to like Japadi.
Okay. This is ni swimming pool ni say no between atom.
Minim no Japadi bia, but in case a swimming pool crowd the one better. Swimming pool is normally on somebody's land. And likely say kwa and then now go turn assassin. Because we were just swimming pool, what to fans you need it on the land. And these are torn assassin.
Or Range Rover verse 7.
And generally, and once open number, open cast number. Now the amount a bailiff for no could you leave. And you got remand order, no could you cast no. I want don't go. You sure say be out on Range Rover you know crab in your 120,000.
Also bear 17 year the adoma better so now.
And I say Range Rover on your register pay and the value no I depreciate it.
Above
and which cars and maybe you know they are ever so sick.
Oh, okay.
But
na say crash show be a couple land now £80,000 in Tabia and no say no so say £80,000 say me sure say be do be 100.
But £80,000 no I'm saying now take to commission here you.
Oh, there be want to be because me crime ko can say scan ko do say or me be point.
You see the we doing there. So what we prove say he was never saved there. The court will set it aside and give him an opportunity to come and defend.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Whether he has a defense.
Okay.
If he doesn't have a defense, then that's the end of the matter for him.
Oh, okay.
Do you know reliefs no? We can say A, B, and E. B.
Yeah.
Meaning that there was C.
Yeah.
C is likely for damages.
Okay.
And then you don't get it in default.
Okay.
And I just hold in a box that they are dancing, give you evidence. how Osia was so far.
Okay.
How it has.
Just say be one man be bo show no ma me e de kase ni e brem ni. Enti sa aka no be $1 million court.
I already court in Famau.
Okay.
Okay. And also just say shata wali. No ba be cross examine.
Okay.
We are na court or down.
Okay. Okay. Yabeda si nyame shapa ewie. All right. That Renim ni Kwame Adofo na me sure say baby edu ni dey 7 days. Osi swimming pool no dey omoton a enye ye say no si but osi o Range Rover be 7 asa henti no ana £80,000 no cry yes sir. Money day.
Peace FM.
Ye count ye no Debbie na behu carry no nu oba na mohinge udi me ko udi na udi uhwin mu be fisio wa Dabi na besu carry no nu oba na mohinge Ubi da wedia uye fili na udi ukodia uwini besusu wa one abedi na ubedi 120 me kwa kan was the man hand down ye ni hewo Socio Wait your biampo chase. Ahodi mensa. We go beat you. Who said socio? Debbie na enyumi sana Samuel usi oboma mi o video wetia witi sa we be kodia we be susu. I take the money, I no go play. You see, I take Sadiq in $120,000, I no go pay for. I take Sadiq in $120,000, I no go pay for. I think for it to me ton cocoa the 3 months.
Peace FM.
For your time, your time, and your time, you're too full. So, Tassia, Suba, where dear, I that Ganyan times to me. Jai, I was when I am. No, be a jao. Ye Jai near hell. Aye. Now would you be cordia? Ejuma ya na me yedi no ana me ya abosumi e betuam ka. Me betra me ni me ameye bia me mark me betuam ka. and you so pa bit me aso phone esi so no ai ni apese oye se abosume su no betua aka wasem me nyame ye bia abosume su a me dia akatua o so pa so phone si so mimi say no menye fi hanom say pe me ko fie mkodi benku na ma da nyame bia na ma ye o so pa o tu fie uni hwe ya obetua aso phone esi so o pa betua didi atem na apese oye bia oye wie that's all ni betua aka so great una na apese ujintitim lawyer ba be
yeah lawyer na chiri mu yeah then me dana say so chiri mu yeah
okay all right I know to ni hwe ka biom aka say okay tili so ni hwe ka biom okay menyum na mboy na nyam de
Play video on kwana yema.
We don't want to feature in this video.
The video no me boss back home. I'm the doctor say I'm desperate. You may want maybe some the video no ba me so be appear. Be featuring doctor say I'm desperate. Featuring Father Dexy.
Aba kwesi na kampe so lawyer.
Mona mama me kwai munyi medi. Mu be yi medi no mama me te hanum say ya. Be so there me no. What's the lawyer there?
Let me was say ankara kampese lawyer ni ya no say in this case
nyama ye we kra etimi pon ne kofi.
In this case no $120,000 na
yeah
Wilderland for ne de ma shata no. What if say he had paid people in that $120,000
for Wilderland for
wo be fe se meton swimming pool no swimming pool ne betimi aton na yede atete ana Range Rover no back and the be fat
I mean the recent
£80,000 yes sir 80,000 my main friend Chris Vincent no bizan say £80,000 e de ba you ever say don't convert man ufa o do convert here how many dollars $80,000 till microphone is live in patcho yeah
Mami check it CCR.
£80,000
£80,000 $2 okay yeah idea yeah Juma Forest Brew £80,000 $2 patcho me bow I would say
£80,000 but you for
$97,783.92 United States dollars.
Okay,
so we do 100,000.
Nyaka SM fans ebe jiji ebe into one here dia so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can say there?
Yeah, ebe into one dia so na eno ani you know be any ase ye betua.
Well,
ye betua muna muni cash ye gami ye cash ye betua. So this one be small problem cry. You know be any problem. We just go settle am one touch. Yes. Now Kabibi.
Other events.
Now Kabibi, yeah.
Now make say other events organizers see almost say shatter aji musika na one mebo show no so one return scan. I'm sure that they should give them hope say they actually have ways to get their money.
Okay.
It is almost the beko court and kebeboa. Yeah.
I see. Tiogo make out say MTN for Daroma we yatna say ye the entertainment review ye the bro my fast like say from MTN memra ne enkoye nim.
Hello, Pacho, my name is John Okuman and Kase.
Pacho, I'm.
Aha. You're from Philip, na me free MTN. Sesia na ehunu se obi amanuska. Na ye be hia se obebo open number no. Na boa me yetumi discount to account no mu.
Any of the ba.
Share or dada wo. Ensi da se MTN baby sa o se fa mo pin emo mu. Ni tie biara en fa mo pin enchiro biara da. So wadwene mu ntene wa. Emre bia hwe number e frɛ won. MTN the number ba ko pe na esi wa. Omo de be frɛ wo. E 0244 300,000. Show mu so yi. We are good together everywhere you go.
Stay tuned.
Okay, all right. So yan twas yan kwani makas mabe num na no 9 abo na Grammys nyum to for bass body ye do see na yan koni anje kakran fie nua honom say Ebenezer Don Cop that of NY DJ Live sounds your radio presenter with YFM Okuma say ye no enni komo kakra na ewo ye Grammys see nominations see beto abontin na yanji kakran fie no say Eben akwaba
where was he Joseph.
Nyamamwa.
Nyamia do be na mbuzwe.
Yegusun kakranka. So etiefu bia wo mun follow social media so Ebenezer Donko. Ebi omunim ba nyamba be bise die omomo di wechi omunim se Grammys nomination beto abontin post ni bia wo ye na chese. Wunya ya na nka nkasa wo ho. Won pesa be kashi. Die ti na ma Grammys nominations beto abontin ya. Un person be cash wo ho no
brother zibedasi me che ti fu nyina and me che Arnold me sure say Arnold ti go by now no so say because this conversation Grammy annual event almost every year as Ghanaians we anticipate saying kai artist omo bo mo homo den ya denanka anya ebi obeti me nya recognition
yeah
because if you so omo bo mo homo den they are putting in all the efforts and so I had Grammys here more like music awards as one of the biggest in the world. Artists via ABC Anyanka in his lifetime, no, obeti me nyebi. Inti aya na pen pin nipa be new ones and combine sa nomination.
Yeah.
Now this year I think the prior to this year nominations no. Even a number of Ghanaian artists are no more interested into no. So I be bring here flyers for a consideration near day. And then I am part of the process for nominations before say Grammys a nominations so first somebody kind announce the eligibility period as in and materials are here in a new year in ABA period way period way now qualify and that ABA was so distributed within this particular market no may be a share send a baby to me qualify so if you now qualifier then you can go through the process and then you submit your work and see ABA on the consider for nomination. You have a number of Ghanaian artists from MOG to Stoneboy to a few others. Artworks maybe an uncle Moshe say be a Grammys. Ebe consider for certain categories. Unfortunately, ENRA and our Grammys now say nominees for the 67th edition, which will happen Yambua next year. and unfortunately, no Ghanaian artist had a nomination. And then, I'm going to be kasa. You know, say your fanamis or Ghana ha. A beef users and Kubinya, a bian called the Bepo Mution.
Yeah.
Into say, Obi and Yabi DNA into Yan Fahuna.
Yenina bro pepe.
Because the Yenina bro pepe. Into the Yan Fahoni and Selo. And then I make sure no man, it's not because before that, Grammys, not say Ghanaians are too excited about the Grammys to the extent they forget. It's a normal baby or hanky, I see a shame. Because that topic we may know that can be about how the Ghanaian artists to be able to even get a nomination. Most of the time, you need to have that big record label that's actually distributing your music in America. See, I've had this year, Grammys a number of considerations. Like every year, reviews. Maybe a category be already defining. This year, for instance, categories maybe to say album of the year. First, nominated 10 albums. This year, we decided to cutting it down to 8. Again, Sabia, who feature on album of the year now, to qualify, say, Rebecca Sawyer nominee. Product, and I said, the year was either production or being a featured artist, or contribution to that song should announce the entire album should be about 20%. And so it may qualify as your nominee. Other than that, the album nomination, you can only be seen as a Grammy participant and not a nominee.
Okay.
It is Russia. In Kofobi started artworks about the fact that Stonebwoy is a nominee because Juma or Biniman album biso. Which I feel the misinformation it does. And these are the same things that every year BI can say no, it doesn't qualify the person to be a nominee. But on your car, now man first started tag was a hater. But I feel say the industry, if we want to build the industry, then it's only right say we send out the right information. Because we as industry people say and can making sure that we get the industry right. And we find ourselves in a situation where misinformation is all over. Misinformation is all over. Today, so because the Ghanaian artists bear their own nominations or Grammy, you will see what a lot of people will say.
And teachers, a man for two to go, a man for so.
Exactly. A man conversation, no? What's that now you want to tell the truth? A man for person Mubefa. If you try to explain things, a man for say, oh, your enemy. So then, I say, who crying here, see a Becca who has in people. Even though we are so fixated on the Grammys, and who here see a Becca wants in them. So my concern is that we shouldn't be too much fixated on the Grammys. Stonebwoy, for instance, there's no way we'll be able to catch him and say Stonebwoy is a failure because he didn't have a Grammy nomination. Yes, Juma Stonebwoy in the past few years. I mean, Sebio, so when you're a crown park, you can feel it. You hear something about how hardworking the guy has been throughout the year with his project, with Norma Hoye Wabuche, the tours he's doing and all that. These are a lot of hard work which needs to be appreciated, and not because they are wearing a Grammy, then we feel say, and I wearing a Grammy nomination, people feel that we should sweep him under the bus. I think it's not a thing I want to say industry they encourage it. But unfortunately we have fanatics who are actually doing all these on social media, and that's the kind of message selling to the world out there. Let's not forget, everything is on the internet now. And these people are watching. So the more we find ourselves doing these things, we are harming our industry. So for me, I feel it's important that we send the right information out there. We educate ourselves as industry people. Now, take a stance and listen, irrespective of what the fans want to do. We hold the fort, so we need to send the right information out there. Unfortunately, as radio presenters, people on radio, they bring us to take a stand into irrespective of no crown or fan tour, because we also want to act like fanatics. Then at the end of the day, we sway in between no crown and then being fans, so that we lose the BAWC as radio presenters, because we are supposed to know to send the message out there to the people. And for me, one of the reasons I feel say, I won't cry here say because I same way is the fact that you pay attention to your structures and what industry do. Because we'll be with it Grammy, apart from the fact that it put a lot of friend is saying, a lot of credibility on the person's work. It acts as an endorsement, we open doors for the person. I feel that So it's me putting your structures right here in Ghana. That will help because that's when the artists will enjoy their royalties and enjoy all the things that as an industry we are supposed to provide. That's why we are so fixated on the Grammys all the time. Again, a bad thing for a Ghanaian artist who's here in Ghana and not having any of these major record labels and who's not having major inroads in America to actually get a nomination. Until we shouldn't be too much fixated on that. Let's fix our industry. When we fix our industry and artists are making money and everything is going right for them, I'm sure at the right times, all these institutions, so many so much started your money in Africa.
Yeah.
If they come and they feel okay, the industry is right. I mean, investing like that. I can still even recoup my money even from Africa. They will then start focusing on Africa and coming here. But if you're fixated, and after we fix everything on America and the Grammys, and we forget here, they'll always be looking at America, forgetting and say, okay, the better crowd Ghana, and I'm investing in Ghana. It will be at a loss because I won't even make that money back.
Okay.
Because their structures are not there. So the point is, let's concentrate on our industry. Let's build the structures. When the structures are right, those from outside will see it, tap into it, and they'll start considering markets, no? So that they're able to even fix it in the Grammys better. But for now, it will be extremely difficult for a Ghanaian artist who is working as an independent artist or sign on to a very major label to actually grab a Grammy. That's the point.
Okay. You better see a crowd, yeah, boy. You do be seeing your shop, even. Ebenezer Donko, radio presenter YFM Kumasi, entertainment journalist na one year Dean Komo Kakra, or your Grammys you hui. My member studio man will say na you need commodity. Nene, Minsha same few so.
Yeah, Mr. Waji, award a year nominations here Abbey. I'm also as worried as any other Ghanaian. Obeshe categories, you know, because we share best global music, Ghana niho. Best global performance, Ghana niho. Best African music, there be 0. Best melodic rap, was a day, Yenkahobi. Now, in all these categories, for instance, you see Burna Boy in all of them. Oh, when say Ghana, Niger, for instance, yeah, local rivals in almost everything. So when it comes to these things, if Ghana is not mentioned in any of these categories as an isolated case, but once our close neighbors have been listed, then we begin to ask, is it that our music is not as qualitative as theirs? Is it that our songs are not as marketable as theirs? Because like the guy said over there, it is the dream of everybody, say, of every musician. So Benya Grammy.
But quality need you say me sure say we this uncommon quality no common no. Meaning baby the back copy.
Yeah.
Because nominations you grab by being as I say raise issue about say Ayasta any nomination. Now in terms of the quality of work, is it better than Rema? And the quality even with the Nigeria now there's also that conversation also.
Yes.
And minimum about this quality.
Yes, I'm not hammering so much on the quality, but the question is why is it that theirs have got so much attention to the sense that they've been nominated? And I hear if we really have the same quality, is it that we've not marketed ourselves as they are doing? There is always a question mark over there, and that is what is even puzzling me as an individual.
Okay.
Say Adena, say one category be no be pina ebia then we can take it from there.
Okay.
But here's a question where all these categories have listed, You see a Burna Boy there, the video there, and all through. Ghana dear Bakubian. It is to me it's worrying whether we like it or not.
Okay. So great. Over time, what will phone so sa? Minim phone no so sa. Asemo.
Kwesi, enye easy. Enye easy.
Ni United Showbiz for ye be now ye. I know the motive no more phone so sa. I know the television tell me.
But Kwesi.
Wait.
Yeah, see information near the edge.
Oh, Jai, what's that?
Oh, information and near the edge.
Oh, Jai. I said, so you and mom between us, I said, sure.
Oh, also be a corny phone, so.
I'm a cobar, oh, dear, no, yeah.
Okay.
I know the two, I said, me, so,
okay.
I know what I'm saying.
When's worker?
I don't know. Oh, you are now saying some be a main canon. Yeah, maybe some cacos, my main remember as a maca.
Anyway, you see, some come away there. A young comobia media makama dream over the years. Now, there are times among yenyanum be enemy ya dream. Ubon so meet you beer from a technical point, no bone say, or name ya dream. No beer budget so. Memeka.
What's I'm saying?
Masam say, one, I don't think say any serious artist ever sets it out, say or no, or yet enyum purposely for awards. Say me dear enyuma me yen pese me G awards. Into no sorry na why invest so much? Say o pese ko G Grammy. O de kwai? O de ye den. To base na nya meka no to base me say more technical me pacho. Wo interest any wo vision ni bibia ne say o ko Gigi awards as an artist, say me investor, I will not invest in you because I see it more as business. Bob Marley, Grammys are hinoji. Bob, no, but a Juma year within his time, no, were good enough to get him the Grammys. Yes.
Where was Jesus or how Mrs. Yanko be mobile phone and going to
Jesus?
Yeah.
Minimum.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one say awards ni name eno na kwesi beka say razzmatazz of the industry. But as an investor, so do sika share artist mo. Na this okoje Grammys. Ebebre aji Grammys obi baka si oje Grammys na enhance your profile, enhance your niema. I'm telling you, yes, it will enhance your profile on paper. But your performance, your stagecraft, that audience will appeal to audience for them to come and buy tickets to your concert. No, yes, different consideration. That consideration, different. But consideration of the Grammy committee, and also different. Omo no muti ho, any ni appeal to omo, ni omo person omo share. I will not worry my head over that if I'm an artist. Every award scheme, or consider. And to me targets with my audience and my business approach, and your more consideration. It's not my headache. I will not worry my head over it. Say me sorry, I me co-studio, me kwako bonyum, say ni amenya. No. Me kwako bonyum, say ni be appeal to my audience. No more aba, no menye sika free mu, sika na mdi shame, no menye free mu. That's all. It's show business. The Grammys near who award na razzmatazz no. Eba near the hey hello nya no nkyere se ye nyumu enye good. Ye nyumu ko baby na say ya Stone Boy awenya Grammys ye put hand say born about about concert a year over the years the audience are eba how they enjoyed it. Grammy for no money ho. I think it's about time artists should get serious and focus on the business side, and let's see how we will build your friend is saying the economy of the creatives. How we will do more shows, how we will get more events outside, raking in investment. Look, these awards no. Your big scheme now or what design you, and the war more consideration. But me party from where I sit. I think, if I'm an investor, I'll focus on the business side.
That's it. Microphone now.
If you are a music investor and you don't know what Grammy can potentially do to the business you are involved in, you have no business as an investor in music. As simple as ABC, because moving on. I think it's a point. I'm making some points clear enough.
I don't secret now. You know now.
But on my evidence, be out. There be some now. Mommy, any tangible evidence be?
I won't go to.
No, you have to.
No, I won't.
You have to because I said now. As soon as me prove, mommy say.
Prove she.
So creative. Based on it. But there are artists who haven't won it, but they have your friend is saying.
So creative.
Your friend is a management team. Events all over.
So creative. The fact that you have not been nominated, the fact that you're nominated for your friend is a Grammy doesn't mean you're not a good performer. I understand, but the fact that or the fact that we think is say. Grammy does not add anything to the business.
Does not add anything.
That's
what you said.
Matters. No, it's not just Raz Matters.
See.
So create.
It is the Raz Matters.
Let me.
You can win and still go poor. You may not get shows because
Matthias say, if you are a business investor, as you say, whoever it is, or if you were, not say you don't know. What something like Grammy can add to the business of the artist and possibly make you money as you have no business.
Money evidence.
Entertainment reviewer. Mate. And I make me first the mechanic straight, it answers all parts, but let me just move on. Yes, I agree. No, I agree. There are some they want the Grammy, there's nowhere to be found. But any artist that knows their business, that knows their more, and they know what Grammy can add to their thing, you can't nullify. You can't. Yes, but you cannot nullify Grammy's input in that. You can't. You
but it is not the basis.
You said the Rasmus. It's just Rasmus.
It's not the basis. Grammy winning a Grammy is not the basis for success.
Yeah, let me move on. I understand, but the Mekaya is still my career.
You made it look like award crampono. You shouldn't be the headache of indie musician. That's what you said. Yes. Say award. Like I say, even in Ghana, no local awards, it shouldn't be the target, the aim of indie musician. Or you want to satisfy your fans. That's what you are saying. Then people are not agreeing with you.
No,
because
you see, co-studio, good songs.
When you say yeah, anyumtiphobia, omo winning awards ah, omo you want to say awards in here, but the same anyumtifo no, omo say winning awards there, omo say. Yeah.
In fact, when they are just nominated,
I am saying,
me can't say awards no, me can't say. Me see go and do a good song.
So can you have I don't know when he put on was
there be because Uchi no. Asem me can't.
Mpacho, me can't was me say ye wa nyom to for I have not even mentioned him to men just me ma ho. We am fa ho nya nyom to we nyom to ni.
There be.
Nti ade na afso jibo asem ma ho.
But the my see
Mpacho bebre but me say me can't.
But say me nya nyom to ni no say me comment. Ade ma comment.
No, me see asem ya me can see here. Unya o say me chiwa me jiwa asem.
Yeah,
and yes, sir, you are not being fair to me. Because me say you are which has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
It's menjo mouth.
You, Mati.
But you be menjo mouth. Matilin Casa.
And moving on, where you made submission. I know the name Mugu. Where you made submission. Person me to first off, congratulations to all the Omomunya nominations. No now. Me who say I'm for pushy na my feel say artist when you Grammy Stoneboy near there is a part of Stoneboy conversation. I person no see ye bogu because Stoneboy knew the entire or chasing Grammy na the entire or submitting a work for consideration no or they were to abontima. I don't think that as part of the requirement, you have to put it out or you have to announce it on social media. Say you have submitted your work for consideration. I don't think it's part. But or they are better abonting. Now they are now banner on count. People are now using him as a conversation. Yes, it doesn't take away the fact that he's a good artist and he has worked the year under review. But no, they better abonting.
So it being Kosam, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, they better abonting. I'm sure there are so many artists that have actually sent their work for recognition, but their names are not being mentioned because they haven't come to put it out that I have put my work out. In fact, I don't know emoji. I find to was our conversation when we say emoji. What you say, but you know, agenda for now on with your good Stoneboy. So, but at the end, same Stonebwoy knew what he was getting into. He could either get it or he could not. But I am hoping they see all of this as a positive vibe, because for whatever reason, Tia or didn't consideration about whether or not he has been nominated or he wasn't nominated. No, now Yeka Grammy Stonebwoy so dinemu. And to me, I think it's good for him, for his brand. It shows a certain level of expectation. And Nipa woman say, okay, Stonebwoy could have been, of all the artists in Ghana, can you imagine that Stonebwoy didn't? We were so hopeful, saying Kobenya Grammy. Can you believe how big that is on him? Maybe when yes, but assembly by all the artists in Ghana, and Stonebwoy Penna, we are disappointed that he is not in it, which is good. Okay. And I'm hoping that is the reason why they made it known, say they have pushed their names out for the Grammy. I'm hoping, actually. Now, moving on to the other side of this conversation, the best African performance music, for the Grammy category now. I think I am hoping that the years to come we will see a more eclectic genre, as in different genres for the. No, it means to me eclectic for trim. Eclectic, like variety. Because at this point, me feel say at this point, me feel say the Grammy is considered more Afrobeat, because when it comes to the African continent now, Afrobeat na a lead. It's clearly the songs that are breaking through from the Afrobeat. We see more of it there, which makes it look like it could be a bit of popularity too in there, because we're a debut, a new. I'm sure say they will figure out all the intricacies, because on what they listening better out songs that I'm sure they will consider the can be quite to Ghanaian drone, all the various ones say about the send Afrobeat in Kwa etiminya. It means that the world is listening to Afrobeat now. Okay. It is not surprising. And mama your artists ne kwine. Now they should keep applying. Stonebwoy should keep doing it. Maybe moving on, we will see more. We will see some representation from Kenya, different genres. Now, Muka say they will be considered for that side. No, we will see it in the coming years. So Stonebwoy shouldn't give up. They should go. But Stonebwoy wait dear on one or they were 2 about 10 and ask them never.
Medasi, Mamintio, yeah.
Okay. See, as something they mean you are canine na, but kakra me debe kan won say. Niema na so critical and na me share conversation being so ekoso social media, and so I just want to make this clear. Say I don't think say there is any shame in an artist say or pursue say you been nominating for Grammy and I say BB, because to the best of my knowledge, omo nominate you omo cry omo win award no. Omo stage be cry ni bomb ye ka Grammy nominated ye de ka ho. It's not just a Grammy, a big deal. Let us not underestimate the value that it adds to your portfolio or your career as an artist. And until you can, so we a business investor now we name the essence of Grammy. Say a German are we investing in it, and you don't have any business investing in music. Well, that with that said, I just want to tell Ghanaian artist Nubebre na say I feel said the potential say be in the years to come you be do sa level very high. We just have to put in the work. We've seen some of our artists, Stonebwoy Ayebi, Black Sherif Ayebi, and other artists I feel like there is potential. And whilst we are building Yahoo to get there, I think it's just a matter of effort and time and patience, and we will get there. But I don't see any big deal. Say artists be person Grammy in the conversation on social media now, man for trade and then I feel say here. What he has here, I think so. We should encourage our artists, to pursue higher heights when it comes to this, career path or may choose.
Okay, I know.
Yes, boss.
Grammys.
The baby. Now, now, like you said, say Grammy nominations. There are a few people who question the popularity bit.
Yeah.
Now, as far as you and I are concerned, any Grammy are concerned, for category definition change beyond my HSA almost consider popularity. So as far as we are concerned, popularity doesn't count. Na unim say Grammy no more structured in such a way say anytime be on be changes be out more category definition be no omo the back months ahead.
Sure.
And to say if omo changes be a popularity will more by this time ya tell that. My main address is Safo. Quick one. Me sure say any artist be a sorry so buy into music business and I dream you know yourself or yeah and you know for Grammys. I don't think so. Me name artists be or buy into the business or cause okay Grammy into make studio. It is never true. In your name say add on value. That's it. But what say only till you come back and forth say Grammy no fashion na ni nyina kasa nko a. Man person me dispute to that fact. Me aware pan say boss we name Grammy bounce no. Na Forbes article be in 2012. Now the article was written by almost senior editor for media entertainment, Zach Greenberg. There are a few examples. David Banner, patroni David Banner. Okay. David Banner is a producer. Yes, or a rapper sign a producer. Now the winning album back on the producer. Now this is what Forbes account make based on more research. Almost David Banner, time or a producer. Now the fee $50,000. After a winning Grammy with Lil Wayne album, no, the fee no edge and pick $100,000. Who be some didn't here?
Yeah. Because we're winning Grammy. Okay.
If I show Bruno Mars, only Bruno Mars. You see before be winning Grammy, no. Once Bruno Mars a songwriter or a performing artist or a recording artist.
Yeah.
Now the fee $130,000. Or winning Grammy we no, the fee jump to $202,000. That's a 55% increase. But you only Esperanza Spalding. Okay. Or instrumentalist. Okay. Good. We need new artists of the UBT Alicia Keys time. Okay. Yes, now the fee $20,000. Or winning Grammy new year no, the fee jump $32,000. That's 60% increase. Good. But you only Taylor Swift. Only Taylor Swift and so. It's one name. Okay. The patrol. You see before Taylor Swift be winning the first Grammy in 2010. Now the fee $125,000. Or winning Grammy and guess what? The fee jump cost $600,000. That's 380% increase. Patrol. The patrol maybe some Manuesi.
What can me say me patrol quickly. Say education. You are educating me. Me patrol. Artists are almost fees a jump call Surono. Is it because of Grammys?
That is what the article is all about.
No. That's the worldwide artists.
Yes.
Is it only after Grammy? And I say there. No. Because
he said added value or what's the evidence being one kasakeke and the mama evidence.
Me say there be artists be value a jump based on a whole lot of things. Obi betimi akobo show obi wo baby. Ama wenya a lot of reviews. And no etimi man value ekoto. Ekoso. Is it good? And you know
Grammy doesn't grab value.
There be.
That's where the problem is.
Hear me. Me say enema bebre factor in. Grammy
so good. Me that say Mpacho is going to just prolong the conversation.
What is not the only reason why an artist fee will go.
I know. To ask me.
Oh, come here.
Wait. Okay. All right. Okay. Me that say obi. Oh, no, you can say we Grammy.
That be a real Madiana now cano. Say if it's about quality, apparently he was left out not because of quality. Ne song no, it was out of the year category.
Me who say ne bi muso kan. Okay. Yo, me that say. So sisi mama me a break a crib na me say something, see something. Na me say
baby.
Okay, it's for say something, see something. See something, say something. Now chino nyama no bia me hu. Brand no konti ma men sha se tell ma me hwe let's see. Okay. last week na bam say I think it's last week na yentimi amba because MPP for dwumedie no mudi no. But there's this particular issue. In fact, the one I can person me stretches that particular nkomo we no. E brain timi kabaka krebi na meka. Say when hu ye nua Kofi Adoma wonwani ensentreni. Na Kofi Adoma wonwani ne ho kafo ne yire mo amudi na chi mu follow social media won say what the ne yire brebia the picture na foni video ba beto na ne chi pen wo de kira man fo de bia na Kofi unyi yire ni mu mfam empie ni ade. Na nsia de beto dwa say ne yire o mesi no hene. Wama ye ni yire hene. Things go mo amanfo. Na before that, I don't know whether before that or in the course of that that na Kofi Adoma e post video bi na yere no tonyum ni ade na adaroma o comment ni bia me hu ina mo am church sa comment na sisi am pesa me mo kasa no so mo bia am churo comment sa no a esi se mo an kasa no mo feel very insecure mo am hu no mo feel very insecure because mo no mo de se bi mo am churo sa comment me feel se mo feel insecure ebia hu Kofi Adoma wonwani ne yire no a me personally ne yire no ne ho efe oba kama ne ho efe na mo bi comment na mo trofa ma me no ho no I think say some of you should be very ashamed and some bi a mo tro ye no enya minim say mo bi na mo tro sa comment no sabio ebia ofiri say mo bi kra minim say bia fa ho nyefe ye ka ho fe pa mo ansunsusu mo kodidi ma me na tem mo anya ade en komo na nkam se bie mu yi but brenti na otwi so no ba ko ami hu ye na nyumtuni beka enya mi o mo na mo ya ade na mo de ato na mo sisi ade beka bem se se first pa no ye wachi cheso wo ye wachi tuntum na sisi a waba be kakran o dane aye jollof in fact mo si wa ye jollof krewi chese wa ye kokko ai se ni mfoni na muhu na se ni nyina ye kokko mi hu be ka feel saying no a check kakra entini amomo ka no de mi nim mi hu be ka che but mi nim so se e bia be ka sha se e po no ho a mi nim be ka wa sha se e po ho ana asase epo ho oh okay I don't know minim so asase epo ho a ba me so say once we hu amanfo na nse ni omo kafa ho so be ka wo po no ho wa ekoko dodo we firi wache wo ko jollof na mu bebre mu ka no I don't know minim say bia na nse so no technology phones ni bi won say ultimate the filter to so na tuntum na bia ba ekoko ni ka ho na ba ku bi nso a mi hu ye eno no mi hu social media so but me so media ye asema ba bebusa. Of course, see something, say something. I may have Debra could push to a DB. And when I'm saying, yeah, what can't say more? I said, I may have Debra be so social media, no, or in for even I bet to for no the two hono. Yen first by, oh, that's so, yeah, in fact, me crowd and crown make a first by. Me busem, and I'm friend. I quite what don't show more, or infant. Me busem. Hey, I can't know, Jesus, what dinner. Hey, what? Awai? Or that's so yes, skate in this animal no. Maybe some more infant. Obi didn't know my class name, see my friend who said, Master Woho, the human workshop, at the say, and now Salinko, and what now, Susana, because someone is Salinko no more train. Salinko, Sauna what now, I am a wisdom swap. Bomodia Nija na on to me, my Juma, because San is skating on there, come Jesus. Hey, me Jesus, me nami. Akwe na nse ya ntene kan hu ni bio. Ana ya mu hunu. Mu de mu hunu wo. So ke me busa wo enfa. Akwa wa ton so mo. Oh ho.
No mo ayira de. Okay, Mr. Eventually.
On review on no de say. No, I'm just saying. I mean, anya one me busa because
till is for heaven.
Baby we ko heaven. Say nya me ye we ko heaven. Ye hu ni bio. Say you are so ko heaven.
Because this is what on so pa o. Maintaining kan who say no ane obey Salinko no
Salinko ai
bem say Salinko di nafa baby
Debbie eno de anim ha yi a
Salinko di nafa baby
anim ha yi a ne me Salinko
who say I say Salinko pa o tama omuntem yes omu issue ni buy no
I
don't know why this girl always talks like that me want to tell you
Why not?
Who was an American?
That be me to minimum. Them they call me instigator. Me to minimum.
No. I said my making and you're no correct.
Oh, but my who say why advert be is it Kafam advert be or say BB? Yeah.
No, but
that's a new one.
No, but seriously, I mean, I'm just who said to say young fan say, can you imagine Beneza, right? Dr. Likey. You know, you see the skit. Before Dr. Likey was me boost them all over. So I say that guy what our infant. Oko heaven. Anyway, yasi Calibos nso wire ne. Na ba kwa mi hu ya na anya me de kakra as always. Calibos enya ne ho kafo yasi ene no wire. Ono post on Instagram 11/11. There's a date 11, right? And November nso yebosumi ne da etoso 11 du baako o ware yemani trinkwa. But almost say ne ho kafo no insem ni bi o ma church so o yebon one. Na I'm say okay nti say wa wo baako a medium minimum ba wa wo baako a nti onye nipa na o yebon one na ono no so ope ni odwan epe no odi ni fufuo bo nti say Calibos the only boss with one S na so say when you oba na say o yebon one na efa mo ho ben. That's the first thing. The second thing so mi hu ya almost you ni yiri bia na nya yiri ga bia woni no bo oni ni hihye ho be mfie be num ni fashion designer or a tailor seamstress or pamade na gay ya aboa no a na chese gay we a wenya no ntwa na wenya no kwara na si o UQ so no te enti o si de
sa sem na ya mukeka de bia mu pese remember unu ase na oba na boa na oba ni suban te sen eye suban ya obetumi di na kwakotena fie ni na abobra
enti pacho chi wonti bi obi bu obi a ye ka so obi bu obi a wonti bi da
obi yere
obi abu obi obi nti
na me pese me tre say why do we always make it look like
obi ade asem we mfuso ba na wo ho
me dem me feel say
ya betimi ni we hia obeboa me ebia na me me ho nye me ka se bia fa na na
me pese me tre say the fact say maboa wo no eno so ntre say wo be ware mi o. We have to understand certain things.
Only my some can here.
Almost day.
Bia wo me no so say say 5 years now de bia na myself boss me wade wa. I don't know the onka.
Na wo ti wi ase no obi a show boss obe ware o no ware we ya. De enti na this how ware your plans. Masa, on pe obiom no we moving on, sa na we asete. At some point you will be a main chick, you will be a side chick. Ni na a part of life, a process. Wo fam bi, wonya wo de ba no agene sa.
Ni yan kam hia nka sam di bi yo. Na kam he ni abaye. Se ka wo ti ho mu.
No, I'm not trying to say.
What for phone sisu? Sa kwesi abagye no.
Me na ya ye bo.
Me. Wo ya obaye.
Sebe masi wa jami ntima fafo me nyami pengu alekiai ebi nsi da me then okay brakwesi I'm not trying to say obano if it's true I'm not saying obano eni hu kwan say odi hu yawa na se bibi but I think sebe bia yedu sise no wo we have to know that these things are part of life. This I'm out for worry.
Cause you were yo.
I'm out for worry jai. Nenya wa uchempna ye jai. Oh please, come on. Let us know that a cabrabon. Enti me nko jana mi nya wona me boa no na wo expect so be worry. Listen, you can really never predict these things. You can help someone say no be ma bi so aboa baby. Edu baby oba ne se wonya me class but jana ko fa be ma.
Say do oba ma ne de na be kan.
Na wa real ti boa me. Na we ya fa me konwan be me ya.
Relationship who cry ye be se wo pese me pel. Ma me pese me no wo tena. Ye nya de ye nya wi ne ye jawo. Sa so na me ma no so bi de ye me ma. Understand say kabrabon. Ma Calibos nwi ne ho wae.
That's it. Nyam di be wi cry ye bem say na atwi nsu. Bem say fi yawa dey. And only Yawada said there was the most trending story and I also social media. Ninyina say abna koko sex video, nude video, a PA na or the idea session or the war na ya say na o say
say Obi o video ni bi o wa.
So great.
I saw her video no.
A video on them so called social media wo.
Video na sem Grammy who say nka crowd. Na
say something Anna.
Oh, me person me Anna okay.
Okay.
Me start video ni na
me hu nya me nka wo ho. Video no.
Me bacho.
Aye dey.
Aye.
Oh, there be
osi video no. Video no pie ye no. Say amanfo ahwe feeli.
Yeah.
Omo feeli. The first thing me hu obi twiro bibi nyame na me kan. Obi na twiro na me hu on social media. O say abna kokopa. De bia obegina ha na o si obi nya be ma we da we wo ka me orgasm. O say ade no oye no 48 seconds pe na no ho aba. Enti we na ono o si ono aye no. O say video in 48 seconds na no ho aba.
Enti na ko expect is on chance ana.
Me wa no say me man ya o si o we in China and say ba wa wo ye ade no ko 48 seconds. Yes, ono aye 48 seconds na no ho aba. That's yes sir. And I say obo mema mi no o say akamba.
Yeah.
Minima akamba kro. Nti minima akamba bi ba ni first name no one more first name. O kan akamba no say we deputy cyber security director of cyber security. Was sure no send video no, but the question is o send videos no mo so mfanye den.
Well, I know na me ko busa on social media.
Okay. Sorry.
And one of the things is so can say cyber crime units and not just an ansenya won't say me some over kaya na ansenya or can say cyber crime unit I inviting abaho am I Gini phone almost some investigation. I don't know if anybody
Debbie question.
No, I know what you're saying. Me can't be see
no. Men san nipa ne say wan kase police for Gini phone or say or no send ye. Is that not what she said?
No. That's you are not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not saying send the phones no moji ye no modi leak video no.
Yeah.
Me person me busa say was it during that period? No, whoever CID now or can establish that a relationship na. That's the question I want to ask.
Okay.
And video now also you send them more. Me person me who say or send them more as dien. Is it that no? Is it that Sebio? Na omune etwempena and almost say or send them almost say oh maybe I'm a doffel, you know, I'm feeling horny and I just want to sort of entice you and I'm media sendo and I say be man request say oh baby ma feel me hu watch any abroach for like say send me video kaka what are you wearing and or send them and I want to she has to the explanation that she gave on social media is not
Okay.
I want to hear the in-depth. Is it that she had a relationship with these people and then she sent the videos to them or
okay.
I mean
so now can be about video, yeah.
Criminalization of distribution of naked videos and nude videos under Act 2020 Cyber Security Law Section 278 of the Criminal Code.
Yeah.
Any person who publicly and willfully publish his or her
which one of the Criminal Code?
Section
of the Cyber Security Act now.
Yes, Cyber Security Act. But even Section 278 of the Criminal Code. Intino me pacho. Sa video ye nam hui. Ye di hun komo yi nyina no. Ye nhwe that aspect nenso. And I expect
no, so while publishing a tiamra.
Yeah, while publishing a tiamra.
Maximum say 25
until see benya new publishing you know. New woman no.
I was see
as we see it now no. I think say only the first accused.
But Brako say adding on
and I don't expect this thing should just go no, I expect because and so side dey we more. And since you are be fufuro bi
okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
To add on to him, no. On said video, apart from nude video, na appear the sexual.
Yeah, we are make around quickly, but
me pacho, me add it on no. On one kasa muna kasa willingly no. Or posting naked videos on the page who. Ain't you know if it's a crime, Open like I say, if I'm a crime, then arrest me.
And say
exactly.
Okay, all right. Tilly.
Say something. I did who film for Tuesday. We almost started almost cinema summit no minia Japan because I think say a very timely. Me who say the Hollywood Reporter I make it post to be about Ghana's first sci-fi movie ever and the fact that the landscape was part of their major thing. And I mean when she came here, the woman came here, Madame Asante has said she was excited about the fact say they've even done campaigns is telling people to come and shoot here. And if the Hollywood Reporter is saying that the landscape here in Ghana now Ghana Hano is the main thing of the first sci-fi movie. I am expecting that this cinema Adiomba Beye we will see that they will at least preview that movie because IMAX is coming and I know so that kind of movie ne stronghold. Okay. I'm very hopeful and I'm hoping to see at least a short bit of Adam the First. I'm hoping to see it.
Okay. Now you'll be a episode
new releases from some of the artists.
Okay. Okay.
60 say we release it. Madonna, if I'm correct. Okay. Maradona. Black Sheriff say release it. Oh no. Fancy Gadam say releasing AP. Medical AP. Can promise release 2 new singles. What do you call it? Until now, until the cover so release album. I didn't also release a single. Until a lot of guys be releasing new songs into the connect streaming. That's it.
Miss me that's it. So good. Now to be a BB episode.
Well, kwesi meka say Fancy Gadam release enyomna meka say me bona baso me hu effort a odi ahyem tili o say odasi pa for the support any kwesi abo agen so no o say who no an interview on it nti we dey me fa kwan so na me misa said aben omra me chia o e wo hansen
o say I invite me Tamale show nti on fan so
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I saw there, I think say Upper East.
Upper East. But Tamale dia no who
me who just pictures.
Pictures. Oh, okay.
Who that for Tamale one no enyamo because Fancy Gadam ne Tamale there. Any news for me.
Yeah.
Any news, but it was the Upper East there na me who you know.
Yeah.
Because when him say Tamale and the stronghold.
Yeah.
Tamale dey say him say Fancy Gadam bowa. Everybody will just but with the upper east the numbers that I saw
but 25th for Buko Marina 25th we
which of the 25th
December 25th December every 25th December Christmas Day no or bo and 27th no so no there's another show so or into your shop or srewa or person be fancy be chia o now
on the fan be chia what do you mean so be chia now no artist be bad also by be chia by interview also pay interview what is be chia because be chia me say me chia no mo chia say
you mate me catch them ne eso ye no aye
there be audio interview can say be now be chia me there
so ti ase and I think say anyway time on the call.
Okay. Anything remarkable Bibia who this week see something say something Anna.
Oh, let me see say Dakon vibes.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the opportunity of talking to him this week.
Also the new ones.
They are not only award winning with their poem, they are Grammy winning something.
Okay. All right. If I call creative for 0302 2579 0302257900 0302257901. Yeah, now come baby.
Na mi busa say me you see say something.
Me ba ma me fa calls kakra ni aba be pon. Ma me fa calls kakra 0302257900 na yeah sorry show. Na me say bia me timi ache ticket na me timi anche so na ma sorry na me call me baby 0302257900 03022579. Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I froze. Self coming into you.
Na see dear, the kind more boy and Brennan may project dynamic on chain. The food tunic as I saw the man. Na mission papa. Na when you try to do so. Say what I did, the other can you may do. Like I say, na mission and you didn't to be
see ticket nti minim say betimi aba ko sofo betimi abeje. Okay, all right. Nti ube hu salamata. All right. Okay, all right. 0302257900 covered ticket na C 26 November. Hello. Okay, hello.
Hello, Brabazi.
Yeah, Udin.
Pacho me de Paulo mi casa fresco.
Ofi, o ka se free.
Eskesu.
Oh, eskesu. Yeah, asamanka se ne send ya minim se na C ticket. Wait me aba.
I can't me comment Tatawali case.
Okay.
Today you say Mbrano e juma wa Ghana. The Penisia say artist ni bi yes event organizers and so Mbrano nhwe.
Okay.
Na you say Mbrano so kwa. Me da say.
Yes, yeah, that's say my main engineer di honum say no or no so adventure. Hello. Hello,
Brako.
Yeah, evening, Udin.
Mudiri nanaja ba tse
Bako sir.
Rodia dum boko.
Yenti no. So one cran haya.
Pacho mo cran haya.
Enti betimi aba beji na see ticket in Bako 26 November.
25.
26 November be 2 weeks.
December no sa me friend na utimi meji say orgasm conference view me be tu hono nsanka.
En pacho oba so hwe salamat me oba o ma matum. Udi oba.
Salamat.
Yo, Pato Mati.
Okay.
Now me see me Satawari asemana na me kabi.
You okay into you?
Satawari last time me friend Satawari no omo ni managers no omo nyem ko omo manage ni. Na de ba kura e chain de aba sia atwam because obi ada bia ono ankasa o ye bia ka bia won ti de. Masa de ba no kura be chain de atwam.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, and caught New Jonam say maybe two more calls. We not made a calls no the senior sheriff so now King David D ada dem about twice. So hello.
Was ya some drink count?
Ebin council Udin. Boko.
Ada me ase mamumbo panel sinya ho about them then ho to ga do ayati. Na si su ya bwana abado na
ticket na beti abeje.
Otu ma abeje.
Okay. Salamat uba na wa hwe no.
Mati kwasi ayi urabe na semi oya abodam ni tie na mi de bia amaka see democracy na ya practice one the door is too wide na me to trust na papa na nyama tantan lokodon it's about time or what really nyansa say the to na obosu nyansa I'm telling you kwasi me de bodam ni winiba bodam ni tna kwa na me adam the car kokon o say hey agide botu makuma you can't kill me hey better kill me. Ati mesroni plan ati hon na yi dan hodo nti samle no dina uraba na gwin ba yeduma but that's it.
Yes, yeah, that's it. I'm sure one more. Hello. 0302257900 03022571. Hello,
Ramazin.
Yes, sir.
Good
Evening.
Business started I was so
Yenti wait you have a ticket in the Nasi Kavod 26th. Okay, no problem.
Brother, me issue you know. Ba play Shatawale. Shatawale no me abribiano me ka se pa fine no I was say 7 fraction mo go na adunu. Man no ida so oyenya oyenya dementia and I say abakopoya le bipolar even oyenya because sometimes no do behave no it's very bad. What they say sabi you must want bre and want subsidy but no interest for any pen your form wow so if is there and no depend by your form dia I don't know where that thing because if na can want them what they say sabi obi want to enter the animal ni now can want them now we all we did not them sabi ngwasa them and my issue ba ko shabra ko mestre woman no ya say so problem ebe ya na busia form one over no mun guide no what I say because I don't do my time for FA and say or say it's very bad. It's like I can't make my kind of
made that see the course no dey see okay just one hello Is it 1 or 2? Hello? Okay. It says drop, so. Medical, Nisi. Yeah, sorry, so. Nah. No bear fight. Hello?
Hello.
Your brother?
So, for me, Ivan.
Okay, Evans. Which my Virginia see ticket in back? Okay, all right.
About me, about
okay.
I will be that in Ghana. No one else to idea. Oh, I don't know. You don't want to abandon the man or to another meeting, but who to see my budget. Oh, I know. Both one person also see. The owner, Dr. Tom, one and partly. I tell me, so I'm a Katana. Don't you make all these guys want to do really young money? We do better. The guy can put your bear.
Okay. Maminda MTN for us, MTN said, CCR Nipa Dodua, when we use MTN Momo 15 million customers in the doors for Papa. And you did Jana said, we business be Nasa, we use MTN Momo Nibi, Obi Banos, okay, and Patron Pesemi Chia Canal, so there be media minji a MTN Momoa. Now just say, oh, yeah, I say one Casal business. In MTN and Mara Quinian on now, for business registration certificate, for Ghana card, now, Timmy call now, so apply, waiting I call online. Now we apply for the MTN Momo Merchant application .mtn.com.gh. That's called online now. Momo Merchant application .mtn.com.gh. Now with me a registration, you know, and now simple with me a dial it star 5051 hash star 5051 hash or dial ya. Now with the prompt nechi we di echi obechi okwan abefa so obetimi aye registration kama now sweet me about MTN Merchant TB na aman for bar shop business no mu na won be so mutua ka skebi na so mutua na omo so metimi use MTN no na omo di etua yeda MTN ase papa o madam ewie omno boy oka yedi dwumedi ne de bro. Salama spent your time at Shisha Media, the Bremo, Peter Squire, also boy, Shisha, the Bremo, or Tupiti or social media. So, Edana, si papa, make also say, yes, so this week, David or the other demo at the Bremo. Me, I'm who chami, Kwesi, Abuaji, enemy D, I'm still your darling. God willing, entertainment review, best Abuakwemo, Benada. Akasima beye dunum na no me nsa bon t-shirt nso wi akete na ya trans na ye di bremo benada ebe hia ya wada nso ye hia nkwane ahoden wo ha na memenda nkwane ahoden wo ha ye di sa benada ya wada na memenda 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 sa ni ekosa. Grateful as always without you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make